Skipping. Urgent message.
Rising Stein Porcupine. I guess you're not up and at 'em yet. This is me. You may call me with the message. Alright? Thanks. Bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been, so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial tone to call you. So this is my fourth location, and the phone went through. I couldn't talk earlier because it was right there, so if you haven't gone to sleep, call me back. Thanks, bye. Just wanted to say goodnight anyway. Alright,
Urgent message.
Hi. I hate that your phone keeps rejecting me. You must have a really bad connection. Anyway, I don't know. It's 11:42. It's not even late. So if you're not asleep, call me back. All right, bye.
Letting me have a couple of days to actually think about what freaking happened the other night. Anyway, it was so funny how I had my whole mind made up on, let me leave your ass alone. I just felt like you was trouble. And it's so interesting how vibe is because I was right, you know? I ain't gonna lie, I do have questions. I'm like, how do you do that? Who taught you that? Are you a goddamn professional? So on a real note, that was amazing. It was totally, perfect. If I were to vision what I want my man to be sexually, you would be that person, hands down. Am I mad at you? Hell yeah, because you know that you got those skills. So for you to do that to me, that was not nice at all. Because I was getting to know you in a whole different way, and it was cool too. That other way was also nice, you know. So yeah, I don't know. It makes me more curious about who you are and what you're really about. I won't lie, you know. But again, I keep feeling that vibe of how you gonna do me like that? That is not nice. So you definitely, at some point, will have to give me that explanation because I'm just real curious. But that's it. I'm not, in any way mean anything else. I think I'm okay. I'm staying away from you. I'm still gonna stick to that one. But I definitely want to know. I'm dude, are you on TV?
When I started listening to your show, I realized I don't need to be part of no gang against females. All I need to do is know what it is to be a man and
Hey man, I just want you to know that your show done changed my life, man. Man, I am serious. I was that nice guy, but then I went out on the block, man, and I was I just upped my game and was being more alpha and being more of a stand-up guy and just taking care of myself.
Yeah, now, man.
I
would listen to your show and I was like, what does it mean, you know? Until I bought your products, understand, listen to all the diss you gave me, and yeah, that's what it is. Some people talk about, it's they're 60 on the list.
Man, I'm going to tell you like this, man. I just when you called me, I was listening to it now, and you get this natural high from it, he kind of sparks you up. It kind of gets you going, and it gets you to feel good about yourself. It's about to be 160 degrees.
You take your characteristics that you know about yourself, and you work on those, and you improve those, and you develop a belief system in yourself that nobody can tear down, and that's basically I can apply it to every aspect of my life, not just with women. You can do it with your employment. You can do it with sports. Basically anything you want to, and it gives you a strong belief in yourself.
Dean, if I had your information a few years back, man, I would not have gotten a divorce. I promise you that. And I even say this much, with what I know now, with the mind state I got now, man, I've got texts from my ex talking about this is strange, and I didn't put these words in her mouth. She said, Ken, I really respect you. That's what she texted me.
This is Robert Frank, and you're listening to the ManMindset.com Dating Help for Men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
I'm Tyrone, and you're listening to the ManMindset.com Dating Help for Men with your host, Steve Dean Williams. So get on board, long dick style.
This is Debo. Steve, the Dean Williams, give me your chain, punk. Yeah, sleep with your lights on. I still got the bicycle. Much love, Steve. Do what you do. God bless.
Yo, cupcakes. This is C.T. Fletcher, and you're listening to the Man Mindset Dating Show for Men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains real game, learning your value as a man, original ways to have her face in the pillow and her ass up in the air. I'm talking her knees pushed so far back, it's touching her shoulders. Touching her without touching her. Having a woman respecting your every move. Buying you gifts. Cooking and cleaning with a smile. And knowing her place at the table. So, for all you human males, cupcakes, surface dwellers, and grass-eating lions, your discretion is advised. Meaning, if you don't like the truth, then go find a show that helps you cuddle, complain, and cry about women. Just get the... It is game time!
You've been stressing and second guessing when it come to dating. Ain't no need to worry, this advice we giving is amazing. Leveling up and the plan is progress. Time to get connected with the man mindset. Helping all my fellas till you got it together. Step it up for the better, that's what I'm trying to tell you. There ain't no limit to what you can be or who you can get. Start pulling high value women because they know you legit. This is the man mindset, ayy. Wanna welcome you to the man mindset, yeah. Won't find any other advice like this. On point, never miss. It's the man mindset, yeah. Let's go.
Check. All right, we should be good. Keep the music off. Let's get it. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm the Dean. Welcome to the show, to the Man Mindset Show. We're live, kicking it. We're here for you guys, chopping it up. Got my Cowboy game on so I can watch the game, talk to you guys, answer your questions, break game down to you, and show y'all some stuff. We got a good show for you guys today. Gentlemen, I want to say this to all you guys out there. Shout out to everybody in the chat room, all my chat room dogs out there. Let me keep my eyes on it. I'm watching y'all in the thing. So if y'all got any questions, ask and all this other stuff. One thing I always say to you guys, y'all must understand something. We are not like everybody else, and we are not just going to accept you in just because you want to come in. As I will say, and I will always say, I usually say two things. The number one thing I always say is what is so different about us. We are 100% original, 100% authentic, and if you want to be a part of this and you want to be a student of the game, I've done this at least 15 plus times today. I had to shoo people away because I always ask you a simple thing. These guys always call and come to me and say, I want to learn game. I want to be a student of the game. And I ask them, are you doing the things you're supposed to do to be a student of the game? And they don't what are you talking about? I ask you, do you have your puzzle pieces? What do you mean? The thing I tell you right now is to go get in your motherfucking car. I always tell you to go to Amazon, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, and get a box of puzzle pieces. This is not stupid. 100-piece puzzle set. Nobody teaches you this stuff. To drive back home, dump the puzzles, and go ahead and begin the process of creating your world, your way. Nobody tells you this on YouTube. We are the only ones, and this is why most people are not really students of the game, okay? This is not for them, okay? So, guys, if you have a question, please ask a question. We got you. Put a Q in there if you have a question. If you're texting the world, girl, put a T in there. And you got the number 563-999-3056. We got questions right here. We'll answer. You tell us not to look at a girl that you are about to put your bid in as beautiful and pretty, But at the same time, you tell us to talk to 8s. I don't tell you to talk. Hold on. I don't tell you to talk to 8s, 9s, and 10s. I tell your dumb fucking ass, talk to what you want to talk to. I don't give a fuck. I don't label bitches for you, dumb fuck. And I keep telling you, this ain't for you. This is not for you. This is not for you. So this will be the last time I answer your question. Do not talk to me again. I've told you several times, this is not for your weak bitch ass. Because I don't tell you to talk to 8s, 9s, and fucking 10s. Because I'm not putting a label on a woman if she's interesting to you. But do not talk to me again, because I will ban you. So shut your bitch ass up. I don't even believe I answered this dumb fucker's question. I don't tell you to talk to 8s, 9s. What is beauty to your fucking eyes to yourself, motherfucker? I don't tell you to do shit. Shit, please don't talk to me again. Do not talk to me again. Jesus Christ, man. We ain't gonna use some common sense. That's why you lose. You've been listening so long. You're a loser. You just gotta accept you lose, man. Just accept you'll never be good with girls. You're a loser. I'm sorry, guys. For all my other students out there, how my students doing out there? I'm the dean. How my guys doing? Welcome all my meat peel guys, my meat peel, my free guys. How are you guys doing? I appreciate all you guys, except that motherfucker. I appreciate all you guys, and I want to do everything we can to make sure that we go ahead and break some game down to you so y'all can get a better grasp, a better understanding of game. Now, hopefully, let me double check. Give me 1 second. Let me double check and see if I can hear something. Give me 1 second. I'll make sure. Hey, Tyler, can you call in real quick, Tyler? I want to check the lines real quick. No, it's not going to work. Fuck.
On those new to an area.
Shit.
Or who have recently undergone some personal or professional loss. Loneliness and a desire.
Tyler, call in real quick. Hopefully I can hear that. Tyler, yeah, Tyler, if you can call in real quick, buddy. Let me just check the lines. I'm not in the cockpit, so I got to make sure. If not, I got a way to answer the calls. I'll call you, put you live, or whatever. But Tyler, if you call in, I got it, guys. We got a good show for you. Oh, there you go, Tyler. Thank you, Tyler. Please, Tyler, can you hear me, my brother?
This is Tyler. I cannot hear you on Blog Talk.
All right, you can't hear me. All right. Let me try.
You can hear me.
Yes.
I cannot hear
Okay.
anything on Blog Talk.
All
I'm
right.
listening on the phone.
They can hear you though. All right, Tyler, can you hear me now?
Here, this is Tyler. Check 1, 2, 3. I cannot hear you on my.
Tyler, can you hear me now?
On Blog Talk.
Tyler, can you hear me now?
Checking 1.
Hate this thing. I'm gonna get something new. Tyler, can you hear me?
You on Blog Talk.
Shit.
Radio.
Tyler, can you hear me? Wait, Tyler, can you hear me? Test. All right. This is what I'm gonna do. All right. Thank you, Tyler. Don't worry about it, Tyler. I got it. Don't worry about it, Tyler. Thank you. All right. So, guys, this is what we're gonna do. We'll do what we did last time. If you call in, I'll call you, and then I'll have you on speakerphone, and I'll be able to talk, and you'll be able to talk. I apologize. I'm gonna get some new equipment when I get home, so don't worry about it. But I will be able to answer your questions, put a queue. But if you call in, I'll be able to call you, okay? And then I can put you on loudspeaker where they can hear you and I can talk to you, okay? So that's going to be our solve for this. I apologize, but I don't know why this thing is not connecting what it should connect. I don't know. Weird. I don't know, but I got you guys. All right. So welcome all you guys here. Y'all want to call in, y'all got it. And we're going to continue to talk about games. So we're going to talk today. Listen. So many of us see and think women trap us in with this feeling. A lot of women out there. I got you. Thanks, Tyler. Thank you. I'm gonna just set up. Y'all call in, and I'll call you. But thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate that. So many guys out here today, and this is what we're going to be talking about and discussing today. And it's a great subject. Let me see. Dismiss that shit. All right. So, okay. Let me see. Here we go. All right. So what I was talking about is a lot of guys out there deal with women who get trapped in her emotional game. Getting trapped in her emotional game is what we're going to be discussing today. And we're going to be discussing how to get out of it, because the thing is that what's so beautiful about a man is that we don't necessarily get trapped in a woman's emotional anything. Now, guys, please get your crayons out. I want you guys to take notes, as I always say. And if you guys have questions, please ask, because we're going to get deep here. Okay. So, guys, I ask you one more time. We'll slow it down because we're going to be here for a while, because I'm watching the game as well as we're doing this. But, guys, please go ahead and get your notebooks out. Ask questions. Put a T. Ask questions. We got you covered. And we're going to talk about how to deal with the emotional traps. We're going to discuss that, and it's very, very important. Oh, shoot, I'm sorry, guys. What happens with emotional traps, how do y'all get in them, and how to get cured from the emotional traps, okay? That's what we're going to be talking about and discussing today. If you guys have, like I say, if you have a question, go ahead and ask. Call in. I'll call you, and we're good, okay? So what most people don't understand when it comes to the game and all this other stuff is that as a man, the reason why men never get caught into an emotional trap from a woman is because we don't go into anything dealing with a woman with emotions. Okay? For so many of you guys out here, when you open yourself up to a woman, like a lot of you guys do, and show your hand, you become embarrassed. Some of you become or feel uneasy. Some of you become ashamed. And what it is that when you are living in your emotions, you're not actually reaching the full potential that you need to show a woman why she should choose you, gentlemen. Why should she choose you? And this is what we're going to be talking about and discussing on today's show. See, as men, we don't feel embarrassed or feel guilty about something that we have done outside of ourselves. But as I always say to you guys out there, one of the biggest issues and one of the biggest problems is that the judgments, remember, we're the only ones that's talking about these judgments, the judgment of self, the judgment of women, the judgment of other men, the judgment of what other men doing, and the fifth one, the outside world, the judgment of the outside world. We feel a certain way when we want to do things. But what happens is when you are emotionally tied into who you are, all of a sudden you may feel guilty about something. And the guilt that a lot of you guys will feel is because a lot of you guys out here feel guilty because a lot of you feel that if I don't get what it is I'm trying to get from the woman, I failed to live up to not her, but unfortunately living up to your personal expectations. See, gentlemen, when you look at yourself the wrong way, you set yourself up for failure because you are so judgmental on yourself. You will set up a false expectation, okay? And when you begin to set up false expectations, not only of women, but also of yourself, you begin to feel guilty and bad and embarrassed because you didn't keep the promise you kept to yourself, gentlemen. See, the moment you create the story in your head of what you want from a woman, the moment you create Zay, wait a second, Zay, listen, please. I appreciate you being here, man, but please shut the fuck up. This is not about being cool. See, this is why motherfuckers like you lose. Because nobody said to be cool, to be embarrassed. You ain't, if you shut the fuck up and listen. I'm not talking about anything that you're talking about. So please listen. This is not about being cool. And that's why guys like you fuck up and fail, because you want to act like you something. Okay? Calm the fuck down. Nobody asks how cool you are or any of that shit. Come on, man. I don't want you, don't show off in this classrooms. I'm going to check you. I'm going to chin check you because you're here to learn, not here to show off. This isn't about you, about being too cool for anything. This is about your weak ass fucking mind. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. And for the other guy, what I mean by 8s, 9s, and 10s to what is an 8, 9, and 10 to you, motherfucker? But an 8, a 9, and a 10 is not based on an I fucking do, dumbass. An 8, 9, or 10 is not based on makeup, you dumb fuck. 8, 9, or 10 of what she's doing. Beauty is what beauty does. That's what an 8, 9, or 10 is to you. You can't judge makeup, motherfucker, because we're not metrosexual. Jesus Christ. All right, let me continue. I apologize. Back to what I was saying, gentlemen. See, for a lot of you guys out here, okay, and as I tell you guys, y'all got questions, I got you. For a lot of you guys out there, is that a lot of you guys have an underlying sense of responsibility that you have not only to other people because you want to be pleased. You want to please the world and things like that. You want to please people, okay? And all these things that you are doing are stemming from unresolved problems that you have with yourself, a lack of trust that you have for yourself. You fail to make the necessary adjustments for yourself. So what happens is when you see a woman, you put in your emotions. You should not be emotional when you get a woman. Now, it's so cool, and I always talk about, I was talking about this to some pipe hitters and stuff, how women just, they cream over us. You know, something that the guys were talking today on Real Game No Theory on how women reach out to us and how women say that we're sexy and we're cute and damn, you got a nice smile, and damn, you have pretty eyes, and damn, you have soft, I love your skin. Damn, your the way you walk. Damn, look at that package between your legs. Damn, you got some nice pussy eating lips. And this is because they're drawn in to their emotions. Now listen to what I'm saying. When the average guy meets a woman who is in the feminine and his feelings, you cannot draw from emotion. You can't draw emotion out of a woman when you are giving her emotion. Listen to what I'm saying, gentlemen. Please listen. You cannot draw out emotion from a woman when you are constantly being emotional around her. And when you are emotional around her, at that point, she doesn't have to give anything of herself to you because she automatically sees submission from you. Thus, she begins to control you because you have an emotional investment, guys. You listen to what I'm saying? There is an emotional investment. And unfortunately for a lot of you guys, and this is what we're going to be talking about today, no matter how you look at it, the way you feel and the way you think is the thing that is holding you back. And let's go. I'm watching my cowboy again. You get the fuck up. The thing is that you tie yourself up. You hold yourself back. and you don't look at the game the way you should look at the game. The beautiful thing about women is when they reach out to us and love how we let them fuck you, freelance, because I'm talking shit to you this game, freelance. You're my dog, man. But how we give them really, yeah, we go. I'm sorry. How we give them the green light to be emotional. You see, a lot of women are held back on their feelings because a lot of women cannot express their emotional feelings when they are dealing with feelings. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying? They can't express feelings when they're dealing with feelings. See, a woman should never have to deal with a man that is not only worried about who he is, but he's also worried about what he is to the woman. And when you worry about who you are and you worry about what you are, man, run that ball. Come on, guys, 32. What you are and you worry about that, you then start to do more damage to yourself. That's why it's important, gentlemen, to understand why game is so important. Because what game does, it allows you to move and see things in a different way. And if you can who calling the fucking plays? Come on, man. Play action. But as I say, I'm sorry, guys. All you Eagle fans, fuck y'all. You know I'm gonna talk shit to y'all motherfuckers. Anyway, as I was saying, much I got love for my chat room dogs, but not you Eagle motherfuckers. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to what I'm saying. I'm sorry, guys. But as I was saying, for you have is that the thing about a man is that there is no shame in what he does, because a man is not moving by emotions or has an unrealistic expectation of what it is he thinks he should get from a woman. You guys meet women and you have this unrealistic fantasy in your head of how you should have sex with that fucking woman. Oh, shoot. Excuse my language. Just a missed tackle. How y'all should have sex with that woman, how that woman should sleep with you, or how that woman should be with you. But then what you don't realize is you put a pressure on yourself, gentlemen, a pressure that's so great that it becomes an unrealistic expectation, gentlemen, becomes an unrealistic expectation of worry. But it also pulls you into your feelings. And what happens is that even though you want to sleep with her, you feel embarrassed to even ask for what you want, because you know deep down inside, maybe number one, you don't have what it takes to get her in a certain situation to want to be with you, or you're a little bit of nervous on standing on what you want to say. See, as the embarrassment or the feelings come in, or the guilt or the worry or the things that you're going through that makes you emotionally connected to the woman, it then pulls out something. And this normally happens first, because if you guys notice, can we fucking cover? If you guys notice, there is always going to be a judgment, gentlemen. Please write that down. And most of you guys will understand what I'm saying. There will be a judgment. Oh, shit. I just hung up the phone lines. Fuck, let me get the phone lines. Yes, there will be a judgment. Let me explain the judgment. And wait, let me pull the lines back up, guys. The lines are open if you want to call in. All right, let me open that shit back up. Oops. That was a oops. Okay, lines are open. All right. But as I was saying, for you guys out there is a judgment that goes on. And what a lot of people don't see, let's get it, baby. A lot of people don't see is that the judgment that you guys have for yourself is a judgment of self. You don't realize you ridicule yourself. You don't realize how you criticize yourself. You don't realize how you reject yourself. And then when you start to feel that way, that's when your emotions begin to take over. And yes, yeah, well, the only thing that can move me is the Dallas Cowboys, not a woman. A woman can't give me excitement and joy like what you just saw right there. Let's go third. Oh, come on, man. Let's go. But yeah, the only thing that my Dallas Cowboys, a woman can't move me like my Cowboys. I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? But as I was saying before, is that you guys have to stop coming in this stuff emotional. It's great. It's so great when women get nervous around you, when they have butterflies around you. And that's when you're able to let her loose and enable her to unlock who she is. Do you see what I'm saying, gentlemen? Unlock who she is. A lot of people don't let her unlock. A lot of people think you punt that fucking ball. A lot of people do not allow women, okay? They will not allow women to let their hair down enough to be able to tap into their femininity, to be able to be more emotional and show more excitement, happiness, nervousness, and go through a roller coaster ride of feelings and emotions that only a man can bring a woman. And this is where things go wrong. So many of you guys, because you're coming into this emotional, she just doesn't get it, baby. She just doesn't have time. There is no time for her to be the woman she wants to be, gentlemen, to you. Because so many of you guys out there at one point or another have not only judged yourselves, but a lot of you guys out there have criticized yourself, okay? A lot of you guys out here are your worst critics because of the expectation. Yes, you want to be with a woman. Yes, you want to talk to that woman. Yes, even you want to sleep with that woman. But why are those things bad? Because an unrealistic expectation tied into those things are going to trigger an emotional male. It's not going to trigger a man. I don't go into meeting a woman as we're going to fuck, or I'm going to get her, or what do I have to do to sleep with her, or how do I got to move to do this and do that. I don't go into that because I'm staying in who I am. And I'm moving off of who I am. I'm not moving off of what I think I should be. And I'm not trying to present myself as somebody that is going to run behind a woman. I got one of my dogs. I got one of my dogs has had this woman just ran up on him, and just was intrigued by him, and found a way to exchange information, numbers. And when we were out last night, he was getting laced up by messages. She was reaching out to him at 10, 11 o'clock at night. Hey, how you doing? And starting conversation. And the cool thing that he and I both knew was that at any time he could have set up just going over there and fucking her that night if he wanted to. But see, when you so cold in the game, you don't even rush that shit. You build it up. You build up the excitement. You build up the emotion to make her feel like, wow, you know what I mean? Yeah, freelance is booty call hours, but when you cool about things, you ain't really rushing it. You ain't sweating it. You're not worried about it because he was never criticizing himself, okay? And people don't understand that these women love sex, yes, but they need to make sure that the individuals that they're talking to and the individuals that they discussing things with have their shit together. A lot of people don't have things together, and this is the problem. not only the problem, but this is really and truly the issue of everything. See, as I said before, if you're playing into her emotions, you're playing on the wrong battlefield because she has the utmost control because she's the master of emotions. And when you guys go in this because you are not sound in who you are or have a understanding of who you are, you don't understand how much you criticize yourself to a point where you see yourself as not being worthy or something is wrong or first down, something is wrong or what's wrong with me or why can't I move this way? Why can't I do that? And when you do these things, you put yourself in a bad position because now you're in the I do. Now you are then going to move your behavior not based off of who you are as a man. Your move behavior is going to be based off of ridicule and embarrassment. And you feel like if she doesn't give me what I expect her to give me, right? If she doesn't give me what I expect to give me, or she has a false expectation, okay, any of those things, what you will notice, gentlemen, is that when you do that to yourself, then you do more damage to yourself. You do more harm to yourself. And this is how the mind tricks you. Hold on, motherfucker. That better not be a penalty on the Cowboys. Oh, decline that shit, motherfucker. Oh, come on, man. Offset. Hey, you fuck boy. Anyway, so the thing is that a lot of you guys try to channel out or clean out the embarrassment that you guys have. And thus lies the problem, gentlemen, of why it's so hard nowadays to get what needs to be done. Why you can't get truly what you want and from a woman. And that's why all you guys, that the one thing you should not want from a woman is just sleeping or just sleeping with that woman. You should not just want that. Because when you go for just, I want to sleep with that woman, you are tying in your judgments, your ridicules, your criticisms. You are tying all these things into what? Unrealistic expectation. You don't know how to talk to women. You don't know yourself. You don't know how to make her smile, laugh, or blush. You don't know how to do anything. But you have such a false expectation that she should automatically just take her clothes off for you when you are not bringing anything not to her table, but her mental table. What are you bringing to her that should show her that you are not like every other guy out there? That's why women become intrigued with us, and that's why they love being with us, because we don't make it about just, okay, watch that blitz. Come on, down below, he's blitzing. Hold on, man. Let me see if we get this 3rd and 4 and shit. See this mother. All right, can we get this? There we go. Oh, come the fuck on, man. God damn it, man. All right, so we got to make sure that when we doing stuff and we're making moves, when is the last time you asked yourself, gentlemen, what do I bring to the table? And I'm not talking about any I do's. I'm not talking about, man, you had CeeDee Lamb underneath, man. Fuck. I'm not talking about any I do's. I'm not talking about your clothes. I'm not talking about your body or anything like that. I'm asking you, if you came and you had no nice clothes, you didn't have a nice body, you were out of shape, you had all these things going for you, and you ran up on a woman, could you pull that woman? That's the thing that you must ask yourself, gentlemen. All you guys must ask yourself that question. 3054. All you guys have to ask yourself that $1 million question, Because if you are not actually asking yourself that question, then you're not really trying to grow as a man because you're not really looking at the truth for what it is. Remember, a lot of us look for what could be. Remember, a lot of guys live in the could be world. And if you're living in the could be world, then there lies the problem because you have a false sense of entitlement. See, a man doesn't have any sense of entitlement except to himself. And when I or he will meet a woman because he is the one thing that you guys are not, and that is comfortable in your own skin. But one cannot be comfortable in his own skin when he is not comfortable to himself. BSD, the movie Beers of Magic County. Could the game from the movie be? Yes. Yes. Well, okay. B. You don't understand what Clint did. All Clint did was give her small doses of Clint. B, this is what I keep trying to tell you, and I think people don't understand this. Follow me on this, brother. The average guy is only giving a woman 1 or 2 out of 10. Basic, boring, just average. That's all they are. 1s and 2s, B, okay? If you notice, all Clint did was talk to her. Clint didn't ask her where she lived. Clint didn't ask her what she was looking for. Clint didn't ask her what her political affiliation was. Clint didn't ask her what was her religion. Clint didn't. Now, B, I'm talking to you, B. Did you ever see Clint ask her a fucking question like that and I talk at her? Clint never talked at her. Clint talked to her. And every time he talked to her, he was extracting emotions from her. She was feeling something off of Clint. Clint never tried to be anything different or anything special. I mean, Clint was just, hey, this is what I like to do. I like to take photography. I like to take pictures. If you remember, you want to come with me, I'll take some pictures. And he snaps. I mean, think about that. Clint never asked her about her fucking situation. Clint never said, well, who are you dating and who are you singing and how long have you been with your guy and all this other shit. Clint didn't say anything because Clint didn't give a flying fuck because Clint knew how cold Clint is to himself. You see what I'm saying? To himself. So what Clint did, So what Clint did was he allowed the momentum of the average guy push him forward and thrusted her feelings. See, the thing y'all don't understand about being a man in this game is that you don't need to rush the woman to be anything more than what she should be to herself. You shouldn't be trying to invoke things out of her. And you shouldn't be trying to pull things out of her. And the reason why I say you shouldn't is simply because of this. You don't have to pull anything if you actually are that. You see what I'm saying, B? So I see what you're saying, but you gotta go back and look, pay more attention to what Clint is doing. And if you pay more attention to what Clint is doing, Clint is not being the average guy. If you take a moment and look at the beginning when her boring ass husband left, what did he do? That's every guy. Just, hey, honey, I'm gonna take the kids and I'll see you later, whatever the fuck, right? God damn it. Fuck. But you see, she was so used to boring, Buck. She was so used to boring that's what she accepted the world to be. So when she meets a man, what happens is she cannot accept something that she doesn't understand. So instead of trying to understand it, she allows it in to give it a more, okay. This is why the invite is so great. Because she doesn't understand it, right? Because she doesn't understand it. What happens is she will accept it in to get a closer look of it, but unwillingly, that's her fuck up and her demise by doing just that, if that makes any sense, gentlemen. By sitting around and not understanding a man, she will bring him in. Okay, so I'll give you an example. I always tell you guys to write poetry, and y'all can go to my poetry page, right? But what you don't understand is the poetry I write to keep my sword sharp. But women let me in because they can't understand why I am like the average, why I'm not like the average guy. So they need to get a closer look. Get a closer look to a point where the only way you get a closer look is doing what? Allowing me in, gentlemen. You see what I'm saying? Allowing me in. Hold on, that's my dog right here. Yo, Marv, what's up? I'm doing the show, man. What's good, man? Yeah, what's good with you? Hey, wait, is she around? Are you over? She with you right now? Oh, okay. Hey, Merv. Hey, you know it. Okay, so y'all, you locked in, huh? You locked in? Yeah. I was actually wondering, because you never sent me your teams. Oh no. Oh, I didn't send teams today. Okay, we'll go over that. I'll be yeah. I'll hit you up, my brother. All right, brother. All right. You see that right now on my dog? You know how? Let me tell you what my dog. The dog Isaiah asked, "What is she with her now?" Let me tell you a story. He ran up on this chick. I think she's Colombian or something like this. All right. He's in his 40s. She's in her late 20s or early 30s. And she has morals, values, and principles. And all of her life, she stood on her moral compass of, I will never date or be with a guy that has other women. And that's why I asked, is he with her right now? Y'all saw me do that live on the air. Well, gentlemen, let me tell y'all something that y'all don't understand and y'all don't get. See, when a woman realizes that there's so much about you, there is a loophole, guys, in their moral compass to allow us in. And what happened was with that woman, she allowed my boy in. But here's the best part about it, guys. Once she allowed him in, she then ran away from him. But why is that the worst thing she could have done? Her running away drew her in closer to him. She got close enough to be able to feel what it's like to actually be with a man, right? To be with a man. But it was so intense. But also, please understand, she had morals, judgments, where she said that, you know what? I know I have enough value where I should not have to compete with another guy. And if another guy has another woman, then you know what? That's not the guy for me because I have. And again, If you look at her page, I'm going to tell you, thousands of fucking followers, as I keep telling you. And listen, when I say thousands, we're talking over 6,000 followers that will do anything for her. So now follow me. She has 6,000 people. Then there's this one motherfucker that has other women. Why would I be a number on his list when I can choose from over 6,000 plus motherfuckers who are single, who don't have a woman at all? Why would I choose this guy right here? Guys, this is a game, and I'm breaking it down to you. I know there's a question. I got you on your question. I know you got your question, brother. JM, I got your question. I'll get you, brother. Let me finish what I'm saying, JM. I want y'all to understand the depth in what we're talking about. You see, gentlemen, because he showed her it's okay. She knew he was sexual. You want to know how? Because she knew other women that knew him. And those women talk. He's a whore. He's a slut. You don't want to be with a guy like that. He's a ladies' man. But did she go away from that? She herself said to herself that, you know what? I don't have to worry about who he is because I'm not going to get involved with him because you know what? I do not see myself being with him at all. He's, there's some things that I'm attracted to, but he has other women and I'm beautiful and worthy and valuable enough with a moral compass to say that, you know what? I am good enough and I have options myself, which she does. She had options herself. But her expectation was her downfall. And this is, I'm going to show you game right here and how this shit worked and went down. Because all 6,000 plus were soft, emotional, easy, and they all had one thing in common is they all wanted to fuck. Her first fuck up, and this is their greatest mistake, is that she automatically is thinking, what manipulation tactic is he going to try to use to make me give him sex? Their greatest fuck up with us is that she knows the majority of the surface dwellers, or the ones that have the disease of the modern male, are going to come from the sides and come from the back. So what she did was protect the sides and protect the back. Because listen, guys, that's all she knows how to do. And she does it very well, where she won't be with a guy that, you ready? She won't even, because of her church morals, she won't even be with a guy unless he's either a part of the church or has a religion or her religion, or they're going into a relationship that will lead to a marriage. She has a strong fucking moral compass. But why did he get it? Why did he change her? He never tried to change her because he never set an expectation of sex. The greatest thing he did was chill. Y'all, I'm gonna walk y'all through this game right here. When you get a church-going girl like that, or a woman, stacked ass, yeah, my boy know he got a good one. But when you have someone like that, guys, right, that has moral compasses and all that other stuff, you don't try to fuck. He knew he was fucking her here, so he didn't need to fuck. So he didn't mind. Listen, you know what he would do? And this is what's so cool about it. We can just hang out. We can just hang out. Okay? We can just hang out. Now, the difference between us hanging out and you hanging out to fuck. We hang out to showcase why she should fuck us. See, when he was spending time with her, he wasn't trying to show off or being anything, but being with him relaxed her, calmed her down. Yes, remember, she set a judgment on him because in her mind, she thought in her mind, this is how a whore is. This is how a whore acts. This is how I'll behave. So, yeah, you want to come hang out with me? Sure. But you know what? You're not going to get any pussy from me. I'm going to defend everything. I'm going to protect the side, and you're not going to try to get that fee. So he hangs out with her. All right. Kind of that Clint thing, Clint Eastwood, right? So he kind of just chill, right? But what drew her in? The phone ringing. See, y'all don't understand being a man. You can be a gentleman. You can spend time with women without pushing yourself up on the woman to a point where the woman starts to question herself. See, he didn't do anything. But while he was with her, he was making her laugh. He was making her smile. He was making her blush, having the best time she had the best time. Where sometimes, guys, listen, and how I know this because we talk. So she told this to him in the bedroom. In the beginning, sometimes she would slip and have an immoral thought of him. He never tried anything to deceive her. Sometimes she would slip and she would have to catch herself because she was having so much fun. She didn't realize that it wasn't the belief, because the belief, gentlemen, remember, her belief system was still intact. The values, the moral compass, her rules, her religious beliefs, it was still there. But emotionally, she started to feel things through the interaction with him. And her behaviors started kicking in. They would spend time together. His phone would ring. And he would say, excuse me 1 second. Hello? Hey, what's up? Hey, I'm busy right now. I'll talk to you later. Oh, see, that must have been one of your girls. See that? He didn't say nothing. Oh, that must have been one of your girls. Anyway, let's talk about something. And I don't even want to discuss any women. And let me tell you why that's important. He didn't want to discuss women because he wasn't going to dangle women in her face using that as a tactic to manipulate the situation. He tried to move away from the situation. But she knew who he was. But this is what's throwing her off. Here's a guy right now that the phone rung so many times, he got messages and all this other stuff. She's asking and did ask. This, I don't understand something. I know these women are messaging you because they want to sleep with you and they want to be with you right now. But what I don't understand is, nothing's going to happen between us, and yet you're here with me instead of going and being with those women, and I just don't understand why. And he fucks her up by just saying, because I can. Y'all understand? See, listen to me. She's seeing that he has options, but he's not trying to throw options in her face. He's just, the phone rings, he picks it up. Hey, I'm busy right now. If it text message, his thing will make a text message noise. And this is the thing about men. We are we're really cool with it. You know what I mean? Like, we don't put our phone on vibrate and all that other shit. The bitch calls she called, we busy right now. Just like if we with her and another woman called, we're busy right now. You see what I'm saying? So what was happening is she's sitting around here saying to herself, motherfucker, Cooper. Fuck. So as I'm saying, I'm sorry, guys. All you Eagle fucking fans. All right. So what I'm saying is that now follow me. Follow me. He's a ladies' man. He can get pussy. He knows I'm not going to fuck him because of my judgments, my values, my beliefs, my moral compass, my church values of he has to be in the church and all that. I mean, she has all these things. But yet, when I'm with him, I'm thinking immoral thoughts, as she may state, unpure thoughts. But I'm also asking myself, why isn't he trying to sleep with me? Is he not attracted to me? Is there something wrong with how I look? I mean, he can leave right now and sleep with somebody right now. But he's not even thinking about that woman, because what she started to do on a sly was bring up other women in the conversation. I know you're probably thinking about that other woman. He would just laugh. Anyway, like I was saying, what? Why don't you answer my question? Why are you avoiding the question? And it was a lot of, ready guys, flirtatious banter to a point where everything was going good. They at the place, they're chilling, they're laughing, they're having a good time. And in her eyes, for the first time, she saw what a perfect man in her eyes is. But here lied the problem. How can he be the perfect man in my eyes when he's doing immoral and not perfect things? But in the same sense, she had over 6,000 guys that would be morally intact because some of them were in the church, and these guys had everything she wanted. But women don't want what they want. They want what they need. And what happened was all he was doing was chilling. That's all he was doing. He wasn't trying to push the envelope or make her see him in any other way but who he is. So this is date one. So when he gets up, he walks her to the door and says, "Where's my hug? Where's my oh man, I can't believe I spent all this time with you, cut off all these women, and where's my hug at, man? Where's my hug?" And then, Rose, if you heard, I asked Rose, if you're listening, I asked him, "Are you with her now?" And he said, "Yes." I'm gonna get to that. He's already fucked. He's already got her. I'm gonna get to that point in a second. But what I'm showing you is that she failed in trying to trap him, but it wasn't really a trap at that point, but it will be later on. Because when he gave her a hug, he gave her a nice little hug, and all he did was use his finger. All right. Let me see this second and two. See this motherfucker cowboy thing. Hold on a second. All he did, come on, D. All he did was this. Didn't say a word. He gave her a hug, took his index finger, and tapped his cheek. He rolled out. Didn't say nothing about it. Didn't judge her, nothing like that. She's thinking, she's questioning, she's figuring out, I shouldn't have done it. I mean, this is bad. I shouldn't have hugged him. I shouldn't have kissed him. I mean, I don't want to give him the wrong impression that we're going to sleep together. And yet, He never said anything about sleeping with her. But she shifted see, remember, she had an unrealistic or an expectation and an unrealistic one because she was still, on my values. I am not going to sleep with him and all this other stuff. Hey, what's a little hug and a little kiss? It's not going to hurt me or anything like that. What do you think she got when she woke up in the morning for the first time in her motherfucking life? For the first time in her life. There you go, Dad. For the first time in her life, she grabs her phone to a voice message that said, I had a great time. I've got to apologize for all the women that called, but I'm not going to apologize for answering the phone, but I'll apologize for them calling. They didn't know what I was doing. And sometimes women like to check on me and see what's going on and see why I'm out with them or whatever. But one thing I'm not going to apologize for is hugging you and allowing you to kiss me. When you're free, give me a call. We'll go from there. And if you want to see me or spend some time, get back at me. And fuck, come on, man. Sorry, guys. Eagles scored. God damn, man. Come the fuck on, Cooper. All right. So what I was saying was at this time, she had the first level of the drug because what she was doing all day, press and play, press and play, press and play, press and play, press and play. Now remember, the thing was, she thought he was trying to fuck. But what she didn't know, they were already fucking on a deeper level than the I do. He was fucking her at her core of the I am, and that's where she didn't understand. But as they begin to spend more time together, again, he ain't tripping, he ain't pushing it, he just hanging out to a point where she started asking, well, if you can be with all these women, I don't understand, why would you want to hang out with me? And guys, this is something that's so great about us. We don't have to fuck. It's like getting away from the world we created sometimes. Sometimes we like to take a vacation from our lives, from women, and just hang out with women just to be like you guys, just to try to hang out and not hanging out like friends, because he made it known we're not friends. So why are we hanging out? Because I want to hang out. I'm cool hanging out with you. But you're not. But why would you hang out with me knowing we're never going to have sex? But wait. When did I ever say we're going to have sex? Never. You never said that. So what are you talking about? I never said that you're going to fuck me. Wait, what? What did you say? What, did I stutter? Oh, I'm sorry. I had to correct you because you said I'm trying to fuck you. And I had to correct you. You're going to be fucking me. If anybody is going to fuck anybody here in this thing, is you're going to fuck me. And she laughed, they laughed, blah, blah, blah. But what she started noticing is not what they were when they were together. She started to miss what they were when they wasn't together. So when she called him, because, okay, remember when he was with her and the women called him, what did we say? I have company right now. I'll talk to you later. So she reaches out to call him and everything, and he got a phone call. I'm with company right now. I'll call you later. And for the first time, she really started to feel jealous. There was something that sprouted out in her that It was an uncontrollable emotion in which she's never felt for anybody. Remember, she's got 6,000 plus guys liking her. She's a very attractive woman. She's got guys hitting her on all the time. She's always in control of what's going on. But for the first time, her running to somebody that's not trying to fuck her, all of a sudden, she's starting to feel jealous, gentlemen. She's starting to feel jealous just by the fact he's with another woman and not with him. You hear what I'm saying? He's with another woman and not with him. But part of her wants to know what they're doing. But then there's a part of her that says we shouldn't care what he's doing. Part of her misses him. But another part of her is saying we should not miss him because he's not the right guy for us. He's a slutty man that has other women, and he never tried to force to have sex with us. He never made us feel uncomfortable. He never made us feel unsafe. He always made, when you're with him, he made you laugh. When you're with him, you begin to miss him. When you're with him, you're always laughing. You're losing time and all this other stuff. And remember, she started to go to war with herself. He did nothing wrong. He never tried to manipulate the situation. Because like I said, he never tried to fuck. Because that's we don't go in this shit trying to fuck. Why would we do that? When they're gonna give us the pussy. When they're gonna miss us. When they're gonna miss talking to us, laughing, losing time. But also, she's thinking about what? The other women. The jealousy is there. The curiosity of not who he is, the curiosity of why isn't he? Why isn't he? Wait, let me check the lines real quick. Lines are open. All right, lines are open. The question is why isn't he? And what is the why isn't he? Why? Oh, there you go. Come on. Come on, Cooper. Get the fuck out of here and go. Fuck! Mother, who's calling the plays? All right, gentlemen. As I was saying, the question that's being asked is why isn't he? Why isn't he trying to touch me? Does he not think I'm cute? Does he not think I'm sexy? Now listen, she's got over 6,000 motherfuckers telling her she's sexy. She's got 6,000 motherfuckers that's kissing her ass, liking, giving her hearts, emoji faces and all that shit. And she's only thinking about this one motherfucker of why isn't he? And he ain't playing no games. Like, remember, he's keeping it a buck. He's not saying I'm trying to fuck. Because he never walked into this trying to fuck. Because we don't walk into fucking women. We're going to show those fucking women why they should be fucking us. Because they're going to start to miss us. They're going to start to fantasize about us. Speaking of fantasy. Now, everything I'm telling you is what he told me, but it's to be expected. I won't say it was a wet dream. I won't say she masturbated, but there was something that happened. I don't know if it was a daydream or was it something, but it was something that happened with her where she started fantasizing about him and her together. I think it was in the bed or the shower or something. But she started doing it. He didn't do it. Listen, hey, see, this is what's so fun about being a man when you meet a woman. You can just hang out with them just because just because sometimes you take your Superman and go in the form of Clark Kent and just take the form of a human male and just chill for a little bit, like dick rest and all this other stuff. You like to be around a woman, but you just can't help being a man. I'll give you an example, and this all happens to all guys. It's like When you get with a woman, you go to the fast food, you order food, you get to the counter. We all laugh at this shit because every woman's like, why are you flirting with these women? What the fuck are you talking about? It's like you can't even help what you're doing. You're just doing it. You can't help what you're doing. You can't suppress what you're doing, but she began to think and fantasize about him. She still had her morals. She still had her compass and all these other things. She still had those things until that last point where there was some get together, okay? She did the worst fucked up thing. The worst thing she did was tell her fucking friends about the virus he laid on her. And you know what that virus is? I'll throw a flag. You get a fucking flag? There was nobody over there. What happened was she started to that's a first down. She started to judge her girlfriends off of what her girlfriends were saying off of the amazing audio clip that they have never heard before in their lives. And they were like, who is this guy? Oh my God, I've never heard a guy talk like that before. And who is this guy? Who is this guy? To where she felt real good. See, women love when they have like the best guy that she can show her guy off. But that show off came into a little of territorial. And she couldn't believe, what am I doing? Here I am being territorial, talking about this guy, and I'm never going to sleep with him. We're never going to be together. He has other women. I'm not going to be on his roster. I'm a good girl and all this other stuff. All these, that's a fucking first down. They cheat. Oh, see, Philly cheating and shit. I'm sorry, guys. But she didn't understand what was going on. But as I was telling you guys out there, I always tell you, get the fucking sack. Okay, good. Okay, so I tell you guys out there, the battle between the mind and the body is happening right here. But this is what tipped the scales over. These ladies have these get-togethers and gatherings, and they were like, well, hey, invite them over. Invite them over. Now, part of her territorial didn't want to share him with other women. But the other part of her is like, well, I'm never going to be with him anyway, so why don't I have him come over and just hang out with us so I can show my girlfriends how different, how cool he is, which was the beginning of the fucking end of that fucking field goal. As I was saying, guys, she has always done this before. And this is where it all came apart. She is so used to being with average guys and inviting them over to the parties and not feel threatened at all. Average guy at the party doing average things. She doesn't feel threatened, blah, 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 blah. But for the first time, the jealousy hit her at her core, guys. It hit her at her core to a point where when my boy was doing nothing wrong but just talking to the women like we do, you see, she didn't mind him. See, follow me on this. She didn't mind him talking to other women. But here's where she couldn't see what she couldn't see. She's so used to average guys talking to women that they do this. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's all she's used to that. My boy talks to her friends, and what did she see? and touching him and shit. Just like, oh my God, yes. I mean, so caught up in to the conversation that the women would come in and go and come in and go. Oh, and he was just being him. She didn't want to share that part of him. But part of her said, wait a second, we're not together, so he's allowed to share that part of him. But the territorial side of her said, no, he's mine. What? He's mine? How can he be yours when he never did anything to be yours? She made him hers because she realized that what she had was so different and so exciting that she felt like if I didn't do anything that night, I was going to lose this guy. And I'm going to tell y'all, between us, she would have lost him. Because a few of them motherfucking women were down. And I don't want to say down the fuck. I'm not going to let y'all, but they wanted to slide their numbers and shit like that. I mean, come on, man. He went in that motherfucker and was hunting. He went in that motherfucker doing what we do. Yeah, I mean. So getting pussy. But see, when you see a man from a distance, you don't really see much, right? But being there and seeing it happen in real time does something to a woman who thinks she's the opportunity. See, she, because of those over 6,000 plus guys, thought she was the shit. And she can call the shots and she can do what she want to do. And guess what? When she was with him, all he was doing, was letting her feel the same thing. She was calling the shots. You know what I mean? He wasn't sweating shit. He was there just chilling, kicking up his feet, sipping on some shit, watching TV. I mean, see, guys, our Netflix and chill is different than your Netflix and chill. Your Netflix and chill is you sitting on the couch and letting the TV just be the go-between between you and her because you have nothing to say and you don't know how to move on shit. So the Netflix and chill are two totally different things. Our Netflix and chill is we're interacting with her, we're interacting with the TV, and we're interacting with her and the TV together. So we're doing three things. We're interacting with her. You know, a lot of y'all guys, y'all always hear how black people, like, you can't really go to the movies with black people and shit, especially horror movies. I know they used to have this old saying, you can't go watch a horror movie with black people because if black people get in front of that theater, oh shit, girl, you better run, girl. Oh my God, it's a killer. The killer over there, girl. Run, motherfucker. Oh shit. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that when he was watching the Netflix show with her, he was talking shit to the TV, talking shit to her, and talking shit to Arthur. Because if it was me, I'd be doing crazy. Phone ringing, oh, I'm busy, da-da-da-da-da. Get back to the party. So he's at the party and all this other stuff, talking to the women. And a lot of women started noticing she started to feel some kind of way. So some of the girls, what's going on? What's wrong? Why you look upset? She's like, oh, nothing. You know, she just saying, because she ain't used to. She's having a dilemma here. Here's my dilemma. How the fuck am I falling for somebody that I'm not supposed to be connected to? How am I fucking lusting for a guy that has women, that isn't about the church? He doesn't have a moral compass, and he doesn't have values, but why am I even thinking or feeling this way about this guy who, ready, guys? Hold on, Cooper. Right? God damn it, Cooper. Fuck. Excuse me. So why am I falling for somebody who, guys, you remember, Why am I falling for somebody who hasn't even tried to push or make any sexual advances to me? Do you hear what the fuck I'm saying? Who has not tried to make one sexual event. He has been not only on his best fucking behavior, but he's going overboard with this shit. Sometimes I want him to touch me and he won't touch me. I'm thinking, you can touch me now. Well, what do I got to do to get kiss me now? Why? Now remember, gotta keep you. This is the war between the mind and the body, or the morals in the body. The body wants him now. The morals are trying to figure out, why do I want this guy? Why am I feeling some kind of way seeing him talk to another woman? Why am I so territorial? I shouldn't be, because this guy is all these bad things. But all these 6,000 guys are all these good things. Walt Disney. Remember, guys, Walt Disney. All these guys are Disney Mickey Mouse. My boy is the bad guy. Because he, remember, what did he say to her? Not me fucking you. You are going to want to fuck me. Me. And that, I know for a lot of you guys, y'all think it's crazy that a woman won't ever like want to fuck you. But no, I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna break this shit down. But let me check the lines real quick. Lines over if y'all want to call in. But what I'm saying is this, guys, is that she pulls him aside. She pulls him aside to give him a piece of her mind, to ask, why are you talking to them? What? Whoa. What's going on? What's wrong? Well, I mean, I invited you here to spend a little time with me, but all I see you doing is talking to all those women over there. You don't talk to those women, or excuse me, you don't talk to me the way you talk to those women over there, where, you know, it's like y'all are like, it seems like y'all are like really fucking in front of everybody, the way that y'all are so close to each other and talking. You never whisper in my ear, because, you know, like, see, when you game the fuck up, man, y'all just, the way you talk to, God damn it, fuck. So when you talk to women, man, you talk to them, man. The way you talk to them, man, you all in their ear and shit. You know, you already in the comfort zone already. You're already chopping it up. There's already a connection. She's wondering why there is no connection between us, okay? All right? Well, it's the Bravio, it's going towards that. But she's watching it. She's watching it. Okay? She's watching it and right in front of her face, wondering, why isn't he touching me like that? Why isn't he whispering in my ear like that? On this side, the fucking devil, her fucking angel on her fucking shoulder. Well, we shouldn't be liking that guy. He's our moral compass. He has no church values and blah, 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 blah. There's a battle going on right here. But she's going on and talking to him and all that other stuff. And and listen, she started talking. He just grabbed her under her waist, pulled her, and he just gave her a kiss on her lips. He said, I had to shut you up. Yes, that was the line he said. I had to shut you up. And after he said, I had to shut you up, she leaned in and stuffed her tongue down his throat. Now, remember, she's complaining. He had to shut her up. So he just gave her he just kissed her lip to lip. No tongue. He didn't tongue her. Because as I was telling you before, she gonna want to fuck us. Let's see what are we doing now? Anyway, so they started kissing and all that other stuff. Now, could he have fucked her that night? Yes, he could have. But let me show you game. So they start kissing and all that other stuff. And he goes away and he goes back and starts talking to those women. And while he was talking to the other women, he was making her feel some kind of way. Well, we just kissed. I mean, does he not see I'm attracted to him? We just kissed and all this other stuff. But in the conversation they had to have one after it was over with. They drove back to her place and they had a little talk. She wanted to talk to him. And I'm kissing you. You don't see that I'm interested in you? No, that was just you kissing me. Listen, I understand. I respect your boundaries. I know you don't like people that have somebody. I know because how you believe in your church values that you want a certain godly man in your life, feel moral thing. And that's why I never pushed any type of pendulum, because radius, it's going to shock y'all. I'm respecting your boundaries. But this is what y'all understand about game. Because we respect her boundary, she didn't want us to respect the boundary. She wanted for us to go past that boundary like her friends. But she chose to do it. We didn't try. Oh, not we. I keep saying because I'm thinking like teaching y'all game. He never tried to get in her mind. She opened the doors and said, come on in. And here's the best thing, guys. He could have fucked her that night. And this is what broke the camel's back. This is what broke her. Badass Columbia joint. Over 6,000 motherfuckers kissing her ass and shit. Has guys kissing, trying to get with all this other shit. Has all these morals and shit. My boy was running some game, the kissing, all that shit. He was doing all that shit. And he could have took her in the bedroom and fucked her. But he didn't do it. Because remember, we're not trying to fuck them. So he cut it off. He said, it's getting late and I'm going to get up with you later. Because see, guys, when you get on this level of game, dog, just because they throw the pussy at you, you don't have to go after it because it ain't going nowhere. I don't have to rush on this shit because it's going to break them trying to figure out why the fuck isn't he taking this pussy now? I'm trying to give him this pussy now. Why is he taking it? Why, it can be yours right now. But with all due respect, it's going to shock you guys. He respected her fucking judgments and morals. Listen, remember I told you, comes the next phase of the second powwow that fucked her world up. She's wondering, well, what happened last night? Is there something wrong? Did I do something wrong? Did I say something wrong? I just thought something was going to happen last night. No. No one's going to happen last night. Can I ask you something? I mean, can I really ask you something? Yeah, what's up? Do you not like my body? Do you not like how I look? Are you just not attracted to me or something? He said, no, that's not the point because I'm not like these other motherfuckers. You said you had values and moral compasses and you want a church-going guy. You want a guy that doesn't have women. You want all these things. These are things that you wanted. And I'm not those things. So that's why I'm not trying to be with you because I don't, if this is how you feel, then I'm not going to try to change that. See, y'all see game? See, y'all guys think we try to manipulate these women and shit like that. No. We let them hang their own selves because she had to make a decision. Because he was being the perfect gentleman, the perfect sexual gentleman. He wasn't trying to push it. It could have been a layup. It was an easy fuck if he wanted. But a lot of people get the wrong idea about men. And the wrong idea they get about us guys is that we're just hungry, thirsty guys, just fucking women left and right and left and right and left and right. But what you missed was the most key thing that made her begin to fall in love with him. She's so busy saying, what's wrong with my body? What's wrong with my face? What's wrong with the way I look? What's wrong with me? That it made her literally tear up, he said, when he actually told her, I'm not doing this because of your values, your church beliefs and all that. That is what made her say, I want to fuck him now. Because this guy never fucking judged me. He never made me feel like I had to make a moral decision between my God and him. He never forced me to decide between whatever. He respected me enough to spend time with me, but he would never push the pendulum. But him telling me why in bed, say this, fucked her up so bad that it made her eyes well up and shit, because she actually for the first time understood why his phone's ringing. She finally understood why these women are coming at him, because he never tried to change the game by manipulating the game to get the pussy from him. All he was doing was respecting her mind, her behaviors. He wasn't trying to fucking just, oh, God damn it. All right. It's only 3 touchdowns, baby. Let's go. All right. So he wasn't trying to change her. And the fact that he wasn't trying to change her and respected what she said, she started to fall in love with him. And she realized that now I get it. Now I totally understand. And it's odd that women can do this. It's odd that she realized that I can still, hold on, that's my dog T, another player and shit. Oh, what up, T? I'm doing the show. What's up, big dog?
Hey, we're just doing the wellness check,
Man, fuck you and your fallacy. I was about to call you today and give you congratulations, but now I'm gonna say fuck you. You keep calling me, motherfucker. It ain't over. It's only 20, bitch.
Man, I see y'all don't want to get that goose egg.
Man, get your fucking ass on my phone. I'm doing the show, motherfucker. Fuck you. Fuck you, T. Oh, motherfucker. All right. Anyway, so what was funny is that she figured out I can still go to church. I can still have my values. I can still feel good about myself and give this guy the pussy and not feel that I'm doing anything wrong, because she decided on doing it, guys. He never forced it out of her. She just saw what it was like to be with him. Gentlemen, just being in our presence and just being around us y'all don't understand. Just being around us gets them, because we don't operate like the average motherfucker. And guys, once he fucked it, you already know once he fucked, man, it was already a done deal. And that's why I asked, was he over there? Because you know what? She cooking for him and everything. Doing his laundry if he wants her to do that shit. She doing all that shit. Because what she trying to do now is she knows she's in the race to get his attention. Now she's got to up her ante. He's always the same guy. He ain't tripping over shit. But now she is in competition with the other women. She has got to prove herself to him. And that's what I keep trying to tell you. Go, baby. Get it. Go. Get left. Damn it. Let's go. Come on, let's get that touchdown. Let's go. Shit. Sorry, guys. They score, if they score, I'm going to call my boy and cuss him, watch him do it live on the air. If we score a touchdown, I'm going to get him. Anyway, so when I'm saying to y'all guys to get y'all to understand with clarity, God damn, you run into, I need to bounce that back. To get y'all to understand with clarity and stuff, gentlemen, is how game actually works. Game is not running game. Game is actually showing why which is the most important thing of the game. You don't try to force a woman to be more than she wants to. Hold on a second. Let me see my boy. Okay, I'll tell you. Hold on. All right, hold on a second. All right, hold on. They got another one, my boy. Guys, you know what's so great? While I'm doing my show, this always happens, but I got one of my dogs needs a big time question. So yeah, it's nothing like when they smashing, fucking, and doing shit. Oh, let me just show them this shit so I can cheat. Hold on a second. Oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna answer your question. So I fly 620. I got. Let me see. I need to be up around. Let me be up there 4 or 5. Yeah, one second. One second. One second. So what I'm saying to y'all guys is that, see, the thing that y'all have to understand about game that most of y'all not getting is that there are a lot of church-going women that have moral compasses. And please understand this, guys. Women are allowed to have a moral compass, and they're allowed to have a standard of saying that, you know what, I'm not going to give up the pussy to this guy. Let's get that first down, Zeke. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. I'm about to call my boy. We get this touchdown. I'm calling my boy live on the air. We get this touchdown. I'm calling my boy. All right, anyway, I'm sorry, because my phone's blowing up because everybody talking shit to me right now. But what I'm saying to y'all guys is that at the end of the day, you're not trying to make her do anything she doesn't want to do. We respect her boundaries. We respect what she wants, and we're not trying to do anything outside of that, because and especially someone that has a moral compass, you don't want to deceive them. It's wrong to deceive a woman that has a moral compass. But I keep telling you, a woman cannot help themselves when they get around a man. Come on, get in the fucking set that shit up. Come on, motherfucker. So when they get around a man, it totally changes and shit. It's a whole different change, a whole different ball game when that happens. Yes, that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown, bitch. That's a touchdown, bitch. Hold on, call my boy. All right, hold on a second. Watch this shit. Yeah. Oh, watch this shit. Yeah. Now what? Now what, Nick? What? I am doing the show. I told my boys I'm going to call your fucking ass to show you that touchdown. Now what? Now you goddamn right. Hey, I'm going to call you when we score the next motherfucking touchdown. Man, half his cheek. Man, stop that shit. See, they cheating now. As if I'm going to hang up with them. Oh, well, that's a touchdown, motherfucker.
If you hit the back pylon, it's a touchdown still, right?
Hit the pylon, yeah, because that's inbounds.
Wait, no, I'm talking about, but the back pylon, is that inbounds?
The pylon is inbounds.
Okay. If the back pylon is inbounds, then he's in.
All right, man. Let me finish my shows. I will be calling your motherfucking ass, dog. Man, fuck you, man. Bye, man. Bye. Shit, bye. Get off my phone. Get off my phone. Yeah. Yeah. So when I'm saying to y'all guys out there, this is what's so important about being a man in all of this. See, the emotional trap for most of you guys would have happened a long time ago, because if you met a woman, and this is where the other 6,000 went wrong, they tried to fit into what she was, thinking that if I'm anything outside of having a church-going moral compass, I won't get this woman. So they were playing by her standard and her rule, not by their own. But my boy wasn't playing by anything but who he was, but he wasn't trying to fuck her. It was never him trying to sleep with her, because when the opportunity came to sleep with her, he didn't take it. He had it right there. And as you understand, we always have opportunities and shit. So let's see what my boys say. All right, bet. All right. Hold on. Hold on. All right. I don't say it. Oh. I say, all right, I'll be downstairs. Hold on a second. All right, I got to text something real quick. I'll be downstairs. All right, so we good. All right, I'll be downstairs. All right, so as I was saying to y'all guys, wait. Oh, you fucking bitch! How the fucking hell you got 2 feet in? Anyway, guys, I'm back. As I was saying before, this is why game is so important, because it is these moments. It was at these moments. It's these moments. Okay. No, I ain't got money on the game. I'm Cowboy. See, I got it right here. See that right there? I don't know if you can see it. Dallas. Wait, let me flip it this way. See that right there? That's my motherfucking squad. Come on, Cooper. Fuck. Yes, gentlemen. So if y'all got a question, y'all can put a Q in there, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions and things, gentlemen. If you'd like to call in, we can. But as I was saying to you guys out there, is that the beautiful thing about what I'm showing you guys is that there are many ways to just make sure you get out of the emotional traps. There are so many traps that they can lay on you, okay? There's so many traps that they can lay on you. It's very, very important that you guys avoid the traps by becoming the traps. And if you can become the traps, then you're going to have a tactical advantage. And that's what we want all you guys to live by, is the advantage, okay? All right? It's the mindset of somebody that says, I'm the prize. All right. Let's see here. Oh, Jesus Christ. What emotion should we show a man versus the emotions we should keep to ourselves? Well, here's the thing, Peach. You're not going to be able to hold in the emotion. Okay. the more you try to hold back an emotion with a man, the more you're going to show him that emotion. You see what I'm saying? See, you can hold back certain emotions and feelings from average guys, but you can't hold back emotions and feelings from a man. You can't do it. And the fact that you try to hold back an emotion, Peach, from a man, just to give you an example, that man has already got you emotionally tied up already because you're trying to decipher what you should feel when you think about that person. And see, that's where when you have game and stuff, that's why we're so dangerous. That's why we win because of how we run game. We're not trying to be anything else but what we are. But we are made up of so many things, so many thoughts and things that roll that it is really amazing to be around a real man. It's a very, very amazing thing. Very amazing thing. Oh, wait, let me say one more thing. All right. Um, what do I tell? Wait, please, wait. What do I put in the chat if I'm having trouble with something she texted? Well, tell me what she texted. Put a T and put the text in there. Thank you, Well. Um, yeah, just put a T in there and put the text message, and I'll be able to help you with your text message. But you just got to tell me what she said. But here lies a problem with so many of y'all guys out here. Y'all ain't living by the shit you are. You're not living by the shit you're doing. So we gotta make sure. Fuck, is it out now? Fuck. I think they both gonna die. I'm looking at Halloween ends. I think they both gonna die. They both gonna go fucking die. They gotta kill the characters. They both gonna die. Yeah, that motherfucker. I can't wait to watch that shit. Watch that shit. I gotta watch Game of Thrones. I mean House of Dragon tonight too. But what I'm saying is that having trouble don't sound good. You don't sound good? Oh well, I don't sound good because the internet here is not this is not I'm usually I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm usually like in a 5-star like suite or something where I got an Ethernet cable and shit when I go live. This is kind of like a 3.5, maybe 4 stars. It just has the internet. It doesn't have anything major. So I was kind of chalky and all the other stuff. It's just the thing they have here. So it's no knock. It's just what it is. So it's no big deal. Not trying to be all foofy and shit, but I just got to work with what I have, and it just is. Yeah, that's why I was lagging because I number one they had basic cable or Wi-Fi, and then they didn't have special Wi-Fi or Ethernet cable to hook straight in where I could just chop it up. Let me see here. See, if I had it, I would have hooked it up to this, and then I'd have been okay. But they didn't have it, so I couldn't even use this. I had to use the other shit. But remember, gentlemen, looking at my colognes, I just love my colognes. Hey guys, remember, get your allure. Hope y'all did that today. Get your allure, get your blues, your allure deodorant, and also your allure your body wash. Jesus, I love that shit. I love that shit. So, but yeah, no, y'all got a question? Go ahead and ask. Let me see if they check the lines and all the other stuff. Yeah, but that's all that happens, man. It's just important that wait, let me turn this off. All right, let me do that shit. Let me dismiss that shit. So this is why a lot of guys get caught up in emotional traps because a lot of guys put themselves into emotions that set the trap. See, I think a lot of guys out here don't understand that women don't set a trap to put you in an emotional trap. What y'all don't get is you put yourself in an emotional trap by coming into this whole thing with emotions. See, y'all think women are evil and they're just trying to put you and trap you in and shit. They're not trying to trap you in. You're already emotionally trapped from the beginning because of how you feel, man. You're not moving like a man would move. You're not thinking like a man would think. And you don't believe in yourself and how you should move for yourself. And if you're not thinking, moving, or believing that way, then there is nothing to show for her to have any kind of emotional attachment to you, if that makes any sense. If that makes sense. You guys, y'all keep asking questions. We're here. We're chopping it up. We're gonna be here for the second half of the game. So we'll be here for another 2 more hours until the game is over. I'm gonna stick it with y'all guys. We're gonna ride this out together. So we're gonna have a long show. So if y'all have questions, go ahead and ask them. If you want to call in, we'll set the lines up, or we'll call you. But y'all have any questions or anything about this, feel free to ask the questions, and we got y'all guys covered. We just want to make sure that you guys out there can finally live and be and think like a man, and not necessarily looking at a woman and saying, okay, what am I to her? And not only what am I to her, what can I be to her? Man, what the fuck was Lamar doing? God damn it. How the fuck did the Giants get 5-1? Come on, Lamar. Fuck. But so many of us get caught up into the woman and the feelings that y'all actually become the emotion, which is something you can't control because, Rady guys, you shouldn't be emotional. You shouldn't be emotional, and yet you're very emotional. And your feelings are dictating your actions or the lack of, okay? Your emotions or the lack of emotions. And in order to win, one must see what game is, and one must understand that. But as I said before, a man is always comfortable in his skin. And that means what he's doing, he's fine with, because he's not trying to define who he is by somebody else's terms. He's not trying to do that. He's just living the way he is because he's constantly growing and changing himself. But what's crazy is he's not actually in his skin, because he sheds his skin every day. But the guy that is judging, the guy with no game, the guy that's insecure, the guy that is embarrassed, is a guy that has low self-esteem. And if you have low self-esteem, that will trigger low self-worth, and then that will trigger judgment, ridicule, or criticism. Have you guys ever asked yourselves, why do people judge women like whores and sluts? Why do they care about what women do? Why are they always judging women? Have y'all ever even asked yourselves, why do you think they judge women to be whores and sluts and her high count and all that other shit? You want to know why? It's because on the other side of who's pointing at her, that motherfucker's very insecure. Because what y'all will learn, a man ain't going to say, a man doesn't judge women. Men don't judge women. What is Liberty want? Let me go back up. Am I missing something? Hold on. Liberty. I had the first lake spread the ass cheeks Jacob, a young woman earlier with boundaries. Can I get coaching on how to work my? You don't have any game, but I'll show you what you're doing right and wrong. You don't have any game. Guys, you don't have any game. So you don't have any game, but I can help you. Yes, but you don't have any game. So please stop saying that you have something that you actually don't have. You don't have game. Because you guys are not in touch with who you are. Because y'all are too busy trying to please everybody else first except yourself. You're so busy trying to live up to the expectations of women, the expectations of your fucking parents, and the expectations of the outside world that puts you last. Because most of y'all feel like y'all don't deserve anything. Y'all feel a fear or have a fear that you're scared of failure. You're scared of making mistakes. That's why there's always hesitation and indecision in what you guys are doing, because you just don't believe in what you are doing for yourselves. It just doesn't work like that for you guys. But y'all expect women to just turn around and bend over backwards for you. The gall and nerve that y'all have to sit here and say that she has to be this way to me, because you know what? These women ain't this. But who the fuck are you to decide what the woman should be? And I'm serious. Who are you to make the decision to decide what she should be? She shouldn't be anything. She shouldn't. But you set all these rules for these women. And yet, you have not set one fucking rule for yourself that you live by. And the only rules you live by are making excuses, blaming people, and running the fuck away from women. And this is not me knocking you. It's me trying to open your eyes. Don't worry, guys. We're going to be here for a while. We got another half of football. So we're going to be watching the Cowboy game. I'll be chopping it up with you. And if so happen that as it's over, I can watch House of Dragon. I get ready to pack up so I can be home early Monday morning. So I'll be flying out at 4 a.m. or getting out there at 4. So as I was saying, guys, I'm sorry. Let me continue. I didn't mean to fucking run my mouth.
Seconds.
See, gentlemen, you don't take advantage of opportunities, guys. Please write this down. What the fuck? A flood warning? What the? Wait, is that here? Man, I gotta get that fuck out of this motherfucker. It's a flood warning. Okay, you don't take advantage, gentlemen, of risk taking, because you don't take risks on yourself. You don't open yourself up to the possible outcomes that not what you want as an outcome, but an outcome in which you have power over. I don't want you to have power over the woman. I want her to give you her power because she knows when it's in your hands, she is safe and sexually safe, gentlemen. See, for what you guys don't understand is, see, a lot of you guys understand when you take risks, you understand how you expose yourself to failure in your mind, loss in your mind, embarrassment in your mind, criticism in your mind, and rejection in your mind, and possibly you getting a fucking first down. Come the fuck on, man. Fuck. I'm sorry, gentlemen. As I was saying, you guys out here expose yourself to these things. But let me ask you a problem, and this should really a freelance Ronin. I need to call them freelance Ronins because this shit is definitely going to go over your head. Why is it that when you take risks that's different from a man taking risks, you do understand a man doesn't lose anything. A man is never embarrassed. A man does not fail. There is no such thing as rejection to a man. He doesn't criticize himself and he doesn't get hurt. That's why we take the risk, because every risk we take is not with the woman. Guys, I'm about to blow y'all head on this shit. And it's going to sound crazy, but I guess I need to be the only one to tell y'all. The risk. Oh, this fine. Let me see something. Get him! Get the motherfucker! I'm sorry, guys. So what I'm about to tell you is going to be 100% from me. Nobody else is even talking about this, but let me explain something very deep. We're going to get deep with this, but I want to make sure I tell you this so nobody else can steal my shit, because no one else talks to you about what I'm about to talk to you about, okay? So it's very important that you guys have an understanding of what I'm talking about while I'm discussing, okay? Gentlemen, the risk gentlemen, is not the risk the man has. The risk that he's facing is fucking the woman up so bad that not only will she give him the pussy, which is minimum shit, that she's actually going to be hooked on the dick. Let's go. Hold on. Find some room, baby. Find it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Oh, man, come on, baby. Do y'all see what I'm saying? See, when you have game, you have to be careful of the risk of the woman catching fucking feelings. See, you've got to be able to seep out. Now, this is Drug Lab 101 and Culinary School 204. You've got to be able to seep out and dole out enough of you to get her excited, to get her interested, but not enough to get her infatuated with you. Now, again, we can always let a woman know that, look, you know, I don't know if you want to fuck with me. I don't know if you want to take that risk. Because if you take that risk fucking with me, then I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a whole different kind of ball game. Because the risk that we take is not our risk at all. That's why there's no fear and failure and all that other stuff. But gentlemen, you must understand, and I know you guys do not see it, but think about the risk. I want y'all to actually try to ponder and think about the risk. If the woman has been around average guys all her life, what happens to a woman when she finally opens up that door? Do you what happens when she finally gets to feel what it's like being a woman around a man? I mean, I know that guys, y'all, it sounds cliche type shit, but I'm telling you, you just don't understand the power of a man to a woman that's been around average guys. So when we're looking at her, we're not looking at her as an, oh my God, I'm going to take this risk and she's going to turn me down. And oh my God, I'm going to get failure and this is going to happen and that's going to happen. Nah, motherfucker, it's not like that at all. It is not like that at all. What is the risk that is going to happen when she's going to catch fucking feelings? And let me tell you, she's going to catch feelings. It's inevitable. There's no way. Gentlemen, there's no way around what the fuck she's going to get when you know and have game. I know this shit fucking sounds crazy. I am telling you that not only is she going to catch fucking feelings, but her trying to stop catching feelings is going to make her have more feelings. Her trying to get you out of your mind is going to make her have more feelings. Where she's going to be liking you and interested in you. She's going to start become territorial. Where all those rules that she has about being a good girl and all these rules about I'm not that kind of girl and I won't do any of this stuff. You don't understand that these women play by a different set of rules when they're with a man, because unlike the average guy, she can be the whore she wants to be around me and still go back home and be her housewife, girlfriend, live-in woman, or whatever she wants to be. Do you see that, guys? We are not trying to stop them. We're not judging them. We're not judging. We don't care where you go back to. Guys, you don't understand how it is when they are trying to tell us, damn, even though when I'm with my man or this other guy, I think about you and why can't he be like you? And why can't he touch me like you? And why can't he talk to me like you? I hate you. Ha, 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 ha. I hate you. X Chill. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh, X Chill, give me a second. I'll set the lines. My mistake, sir. I apologize. Let me reset the lines. And I'll have to call you, sir. So once you call in, I'll call you, but I got to reset the lines. Give me 1 second. I'm going to reset the lines. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I apologize. The lines, I forgot. I got to reset the lines. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna set the lines back up. Lines gonna open up again. If you want to call in, and remember, guys, you call in. I'm just gonna call your number that you have, so we can talk, because the lines are messing up here. Oh, poor arm. All right, guys, I'm about to open the lines up, guys. You call me. Just call in, and then what I'm going to do is I will call you. Okay. Once I see your number in the queue, I will call you. Okay. I won't give your number out. Don't worry about that shit. I ain't like that shit. Fucking about time we move that ball. Let's go, motherfucker. All right, the line's about to open up in 1 second. I'm opening up the lines, gentlemen. Lines are open. Shit. Go live now. Go live. All right, so I'm opening the lines up now. All right, guys, you can call in. Lines are open now. Baby, come on, Cooper. Let's get it, son. Let's go, son. All right, So
But your show now, press 1 to hear.
all right.
Your show is scheduled to start
All right,
in
so the
32
lines
seconds.
are open if you want to call in, okay, gentlemen. If you call in, I will call you if you can't hear me, so don't worry about it. Well, I got to see the game. I haven't watched it yet. I got to watch it tonight. I know it's so big because the king died, so it's a lot of dismay. Let's go. There's a lot of dismay, so I got to watch that.
Your
So
show will go live in 5 seconds. 4,
I got to watch
3.
that. All right, hold on,
2,
brother. I'm going
1.
to call you. First, I'll open you up, but if you can't hear me, let me see something. Hold on. Let me call you one second. Hold on, I'm calling you, dog. Hold on a second. Hold on. All right, here we go. I'm calling you right now. Here we go. All right. Pick up your phone, A1.
Hello,
Yes, sir. How can I help you, sir? What's up?
Uncle Steve.
Sir, how can I help you, man? What's up? What's your question? What's up, buddy?
Yes, no, I don't have a question. I called in a couple days ago about the section weed, and I'm giving you an update on what happened, my brother.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yes. All right. You got the floor. Talk to me. Wait, we're gonna grab this. Is going to be a testimonial. I'm taking it. So we're gonna grab at 2:16. All right. So I'm sure there's testimonial. So walk us in from everything that happened as soon as she opened the door, sir. You got the floor. Talk to him.
Brother, so I bought my Bluetooth, and
Well, no. We already know what you did. Come on, Zeke. Let's go. All right. No, I'm sorry. So we already know. Let's talk about when she. Let's talk about when she walked in or when she was coming in. Go ahead.
so I sent you the pictures, and
Oh, you sent me the pictures? Okay, I'm gonna go look at them. Oh, I'm listening. Go ahead.
and then I walked her in and had the drapes down and had the fucking dungeon playing.
No, we already know that. No, walk us through her. Let's talk about her. When she walked in, let's just talk about that. Talk about her.
She walked in and she was like, "Oh, so this is what's going on. Like, oh my God, like this is what's happening." And like, she was like, she's trying to change the conversation. She was like, "So what are you doing?" And I was like, "Follow me as the ghost follows you through this time right now." And she shut up and she followed me, and I had the chandelier. Okay, I'll go with what you said. And so I pulled her to the first room, and I was like, in this room, the ghost had his victim tied up because this is what he loved to do to his victims, to make sure that they fell in love with him, that they fell in love with the whole thing. And I had the BDSM and all this shit. I had the nipple thing. I had everything.
Now
And
wait,
so,
what was she? So she played along, huh?
she played along. She was trying. She like she was trying to get out of character. She was like, "So what is this?" And like I didn't answer her, and I was like, "Follow me into this room," like with a smooth, deep voice. And then so I did all of that.
So you put all the BDSM on her. Did you take her clothes off at that point?
I told her before. I said, "You have to take off your." But before she got to the BDS room, I said, "Before you enter this ride, you have to take off your clothes in order to enter this ride."
Yes. All right, go ahead.
So I brought her into the BDSM room, and she was naked, and I put everything on her. I said, he would cuff his victims to make sure that the victim would enjoy the full experience, because this is what the ghost enjoyed, and he would fulfill himself and what he wanted to do to his victim. So I cuffed her, and then I said, but after this, he would blindfold his victim so that the victim would never know what would happen after this. And then when I did that, I put the nipple, I don't know what you call them, it's like nipple grippers, I don't know, on her. I said he would do this to please himself. And she was moaning at this point, my brother. And then at this point, and then I told her, I said, and then he would put the leash around her neck, around the victim's neck, so that he could have full control. And it had a leash on the BDSM necklace. And then I said, and then the ghost would bring her to the couch and lay her down so that he could have his way with her. And I ate her out, and she fucking came. And then I lifted her up. I took off all the stuff.
Yes.
And then I said, and then the ghost would take her to the sacrifice chamber. And this is when I had my Bluetooth speaker with, the knife sharpening up, and I brought her to the sacrifice chamber.
Now did you put the towels in the kitchen?
Yes.
Okay.
And it was warmed up, just like you said. It was warmed up just exactly like you said. And I said he would lead her up to the sacrificing table, and I ate her out just like you said. As she was climbing up, and then I put her on there, and I said, and this is where the ghost would have his way with his victim.
What about what food did you put on her body?
Oh my God, my brother, I bought like the big thing of Hershey chocolate, but the food, like you said, I cut up the loaves and quarters, and before I did that, I poured the chocolate syrup all over her body. I said, and he would do this to make sure before he sacrificed his victim, to make sure that it was pleasurable to him before he sacrificed his victim. And then I put the fucking loaves on her fucking nipples. And I got the fucking strawberries, and I did the strawberry kiss like the fuck you said. I put whipped cream all over her.
So you put the whipped cream, you took the strawberry, you took a little bit off of syrup and whipped cream off her body, then you gave her the strawberry kiss like I taught you?
Yes, sir.
And
yes,
how did she handle that for the first time? I'm sure she never had a strawberry kiss.
Oh my God, brother, she was into it. She was fucking into it. I was like, in my head, I was like, Uncle Steve. I was like, you motherfucker.
Yes.
And so we got dirty, my brother. We got dirty. I poured the whole thing over her whole body. It was a mess.
And you was just eating all that shit off of her, huh?
I did.
And she loved it, didn't she?
And she fucking loved it. And I ate her pussy with the fucking with the fucking phantom mask on, with the all black, and her pussy and the fucking chocolate syrup was all in her fucking pussy, and her ass cracked. And I said, and the victim had to let the ghost know when she came. And she was like, I'm fucking coming. And I had so much fun. The grape, the syrup, the watermelon, the pineapple,
all
the
that shit.
Come again, brother?
No, keep going. All that good shit. Go ahead, man. So then what?
And then I put the whipped cream on her, and I put whipped cream in her mouth, and then I gave her a grape kiss and it was fucking beautiful. And then afterwards, and and everything, and yes, I'm so glad I put the fucking drop cloth on there.
Because it's a mess.
It was a fucking mess, and I was a mess too. And so listen, guys, I bought the fucking shower head, and I led her, and she was like trying to lead it, like she was trying to have fun with it, and like I kept it cool. I was like, follow me into this next chamber.
All right.
As the ghost wanted to.
Yes.
And she followed me, and oh my God, brothers, she was dripped in fucking Hershey fucking chocolate. So I looked at her and I said, and then the ghost would lead her into the third chamber, and then I put purification. I found a purification.
Yes.
Yeah, like a whatever the fuck on.
Yes.
And then I turn on the water, and she was like, "Oh my God, really?" And so I let her, and she was like, "I can't believe this! Like, what?" And then she's like, "What are you doing?" And then I brought her into the shower, and I said, "And this is where the ghost would cleanse and purify his victim to make sure that the victim was ready for the next room." And she's like, "What next room?" And I wouldn't answer her so that she could,
Yes.
it'd be suspenseful.
Yeah.
And then I washed her. I washed everything. I remember what you said, from head to toe. I washed her head all the way to her toes. And then I told her, I said, and then the ghost would purify the inside of her. And I was going down on her. I was fingering her. And she was like, "I'm coming." And I was like, "You have finally been purified."
Yes, sir. Good.
And then I wiped her down with my fucking mask on.
Now the warm towel. Is a warm towel in the dryer? Warm towel?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And then I wiped her down with my fucking mask on, with the fucking, I was all wet and shit.
Yes.
Yeah, I was in it.
Yes, yes.
And I had candles in there and everything. And then I brought her to the room, and I said, and this is where the ghost would have his way with the victim. And I was saying that as I was tying her up, BDSM style.
Yes.
And then I climbed on top of her, and I made her suck my. Oh, well, she wanted to suck my dick for YouTube purposes. She sucked my dick, and then I told her, as I was saying this, I said, and then the ghost sacrificed her right here, and he would. What'd you say? He would sacrifice her with his dick.
Yes.
And then, as I was fucking the shit out of her, and then I told her, I said, and the ghost never left me.
What did she do then?
She's like, and I kept fucking the shit out of her. And I remember what she said.
Yes.
I had to sit down.
Yes.
And then I cut her loose. But I cut her loose with it still tied on her. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah, they're still tied on, but you cut the outside thing. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I cut those off. And then we went fucking nuts, my dude. We went nuts. And it was so much fun with the lights off, with the fucking candles lit. And we just had a fucking ball. And then, see, just think we was over. And then, after I was done fucking the shit out of her, and she was like, "Oh my God." And I said, "Hang tight." And she was like, "More?" And I was like, "Shh." I was like, don't talk right now. I said, don't ruin this moment right now, my baby. So I went and I got the bowl.
Yes.
With lotion.
Yes, sir.
Heat it up for 10 to 15 seconds. No, my fruit needs 15 seconds. But
Yes.
heat it up. And I said, lay on your stomach. And I put on some cool sensual music.
Yes.
And then I started rubbing her body. And I whispered in her ear and I said, thank you for riding this ride. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yes.
Come back next year.
Yes.
If you want to. As I was rubbing her body, she was like, shit, I'm coming back next year. But you know what's fucking crazy? After I gave her the full body rub down, she was like, I want you to lay down. And I was like, how come? And she was like, I want to give you a full body massage.
Yeah. All right.
I was like, shit. I was like, okay.
Okay. And she rubbed you down then, huh?
She rubbed me down, baby. And she did it good. And then afterwards, we hung out, we laughed, and we, cuddled, we kissed each other, and we got some pizza afterwards, and that shit was dope.
Yes. Yes.
So I have to tell you that. So that's what happened.
Now, you see what happens when you trust your boy, dog? You see the difference in the game? Nobody on YouTube is telling these guys this shit.
No, sir.
Nobody.
No, sir. And she was like, this is the best experience I've ever had. And I could see it all over her face.
Yeah. It's these guys. Yes. You did it, brother.
So I had to call back in like I said I would. So I just had to tell you.
Yeah, but how did you feel, dog? I mean, I know you were excited, but she ain't going nowhere forever. You know you got it for life, right?
Yes. I remember our conversation. Yes, sir.
So now the next day, what day did you do this on?
I did this on the 14th on Friday.
Friday. Okay. So has she brought it up, spoke to you, or anything like that?
She hasn't brought it up, but she was just like, she was like on the day of, she was just like, this was so much fun. Like, and she has, and I've been over her place, and she has, because I put the Sexaween in the golden ticket and an envelope.
Yes.
With I call her a cute name, so I wrote it on the envelope.
Yes.
And she has it on her dresser ever since. And it's like on her dresser right now. Like I could go in her room right now, like literally right now, and it would like the shit's there. Like it's there. So that means a lot to her.
How did it feel? Was the sex different when you untied her? Did she act a little wilder, a little more crazy? Was there any differences in the way y'all usually fuck from before?
I'm not gonna lie. I've been vetting her for about like a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
So the sex has always been crazy.
Okay.
So when it got to this point, like nothing changed essentially, but it was crazy all in the same sense. If I'm making sense,
Yes, you're making sense. You were making sense. I do understand.
Yes, sir. So she, like, I can look at her and she just like I see like that glimmer in her eye.
That's what we're talking about.
And I was like, I look at her and I'm like, I got your fucking soul for life. If I fucking break up with you right now, if I say fuck you, get the fuck away from me. Like,
yes.
Never forget me. And I already know, like, and guys, women will say, oh, no, it's between us. No, guys, women talk. They will tell their girlfriends. They'll tell everyone. They'll tell anyone and whoever. When I gave her that letter, I already know she told her girlfriends. And when I did it, I already know she told her friends. And I've been around her friends and they talk to me differently. They're like, oh, hey, like, look at that beard. Like, you grew it out. Like, you know, like all that petty shit. Like, you know what I'm saying, man?
Yes,
Like,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Now you feel on top of the world now. So now you got an unlocked power that no man has now because you follow directions, brother.
And I thank myself for listening to Steve. Guys, listen to Steve. He knows what the fuck he's talking about, guys. Listen to fucking Sexoween.
Telling you, man, nobody does it. Nobody. I know it sounds crazy maybe at first, but nobody does it. Nobody breaks it down.
But the thing is, like, it only sounds crazy if you don't have an imagination. Like, I was so giddy and so happy when I was doing that. Guys, the reason why you feel giddy and so happy when you're doing shit like that, because that's your inner child. That's who you are. That's your imagination kicking up. And it's a beautiful thing. And that's what Steve taught me, guys. Like, Steve gives a shit about y'all. Like, I don't know. I feel like I have to keep saying that. But use your imagination. Don't have it stick up your ass. Have fun with this shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So, hey, man, I appreciate what you're telling us, man. And I'm gonna lock this in as a Sexoween, what you call it? A Sexoween testimonial. Yeah. So I will grab this and I'll post it because I want people to know that if they just follow what I'm showing them, we can show women a different side of sex that nobody on YouTube can even imagine thinking of. There's nobody on hey guys, look for it. There's not one person on YouTube teaching this. Of the millions of YouTubes out there, there's not one. We are the only ones.
Yes, sir. And like I said before, this should be priced $200, $300 like alone by itself.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
This is like, and I know you know that, but it's just like, it's God, like, you guys need to fucking get on that fucking link. Like, this is beautiful. This is amazing. And when I was doing it, I was just like, is this really happening? And I was laughing on the inside because I was like, this is fucking nuts. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. So I want to say thank you to myself for listening to you, but I also want to say thank you, Uncle Steve, the Dean Williams.
Yes, sir.
For posting this. I really mean this from the bottom of my heart. I really thank you. I followed through.
Yes, you did a great job.
Brother.
No, don't thank me. I thank you for paying attention and trusting me. It's hard to trust, but I'm telling you, if you do it, it's a game. And this is why we're so arrogant. And this is why I got to get back to the show. This is why we've got to think about the risk of giving her us. See, and I'll talk more about it, but I'll throw you back in. But thank you so much, and I'm gonna grab this and we'll make this a testimony, okay, my friend?
Yes, sir, my brother.
Okay.
Have a good night.
All right, thank you, brother. Great call. All right, we'll throw you back in. But gentlemen, this is why we got to take the risk of, do we want to give her, goddamn good, Zeke, do we want to give her this part of us? Y'all see what I'm saying, guys? Do we want to this part of us with a woman to know that if we give this part of us to a woman, she'll never be the same? See, the risk isn't in the fear, the fuck ups, the failures, and all that other stuff, gentlemen. The risk is, okay, I know I'm about to take her past her point, but how much do I want to dole out? To give you all an example, for all you coffee drinkers, I don't drink coffee, but all you coffee drinkers, when you pour the coffee in the cup, you decide how much sugar, milk, or cream you put in the cup to create the right flavor for you. But here lies the problem. You don't know what her right flavor is because she's never had that flavor. She's never experienced what you're about to give her. So this is why you must slowly seep it out to see how much she can take in. Like, for y'all guys that's like, for us guys that's like packing type shit, One thing a woman will say at first is, my pussy's a little tight, so just, ease your way in. Versus a small little motherfucker that just can go right on in. But they would say, just slowly, gradually slide in and, just don't jam it in and take your time. Yeah. But it's the same part of the game. It's the same thing I always tell you guys. But as y'all need to understand in all of this is that this is why there is no risk, because I'm sure. What, we ready? This is deep. The reason why I've got to think about her more than I think about me is because I already know when she talks to me, she'll never be rejected. When she talks to me, she'll never be embarrassed. When she talks to me, she'll never feel like a fucking failure like when she is with you average motherfuckers. When she talks to me, she'll never get criticized. The only thing I cannot control that's going to happen out of all that shit is she will get hurt. Dude, it is like you having to breathe air. That is the only thing. She is going to get hurt. She's going to get broken, but it's just like that. Because when she's with a real man, she is going to create an expectation for herself. And we cannot satisfy that expectation of being only exclusive to her or just starting a relationship with her. Come on, Coop. Let's go, baby. Come on, man. What the fuck is it better be roughing the quarterback. Hold on. That better be, what the fuck is it? And they're coming up with shit. I'm sorry. Let's see what the flag is before I continue to talk to my dogs. Give me one second. What? Oh, is it against us? Wait, let's see. Give me a second, gentlemen. Decline, motherfucker. Get off our fucking man. Okay, guys. As I was saying before, we risk, ready, guys, the unknown outcome to her. If she knows the outcome with the average guy, then there is a dog get in there. Hold the fuck up. Excuse me, guys. Hold on. Excuse me, guys. Hold on. Excuse me. Y'all know what? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Remember the guy that called me talking shit? Remember the guy called me talking shit? Hold on a second. Yes. Can I wait? Wait. I am doing the show. But I tell everyone on my show on pause to call the motherfucker that called me when my Cowboys were down 20-0. Called me talking shit.
I was just checking.
No, fuck you. I told you I'm gonna call you every time we score now, live on the air. You fucking with me now. Don't get mad. Motherfucker. Fuck you and the Philly fans. Let me see. The stars at night.
I ain't got a dog in the fight.
I don't give a fuck. Hold on, dog. Hold on, before I get back. Hold on, T. Before I get to my show, I want to sing the song to you, dog. Let me just sing the song to you. Here you go. Listen. The star. Dog, can I sing my song, dog? Is that okay? Can I sing my song real quick?
No.
All right, here we go. Thank you, T.
The stars at night are big and bright.
Deep in the heart of Texas. Fuck you. I will be calling you. We take the lead. Keep your phone open. I don't want to hear that shit. You know over the show, you want to kick me when I'm down. I got AT. You my boy. I got hurt feelings. I didn't want to let you know. Hey, instead of you saying, you know what, Steve? Don't worry. They're going to get this. What did you do? Steve, are you okay? Steve,
Look, I can't check on my boy.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You know, fuck you and the boat you rode on. Now, I'm going to get back.
Jumping off a balcony.
Motherfucker, I was about to jump off that shit. I was so fucking, hey, I'm going to, hey, keep your phone on, motherfucker, because the next points we score, we're going to tie or take the lead, son. So you stay right there. And I got to get back to my show, son. Peace. God damn it. I'm sorry, guys. That's how we talk shit, man. These motherfuckers talking shit to your boy. All these Eagle fans are on Facebook blowing me up and all this shit. Man, come on, man. Talking shit to me on Facebook. Oh, I bet I go to my Facebook, they talking all kind of shit to me, man. All kind of shit to your boy. Let me just say something to everybody on Facebook. All right, now what, people? All right, I had to talk and say, put a post on Facebook. All right, now, gentlemen, as I was saying, I apologize for the delay, gentlemen. I was chopping it up with one of my dogs. Anyway, but like I was saying before, let's talk more about the risk. And as I was saying about the risk, see, guys, there's going to be a pain that she's going to have. And this comes along with everything I'm talking about. There's going to be a pain. And that pain is the pain of not having control. Now, I'm going to explain what unlocks the pain. See, when she realizes we're not here to embarrass her, when she realized we're not trying to make her feel silly or stupid or all these things or judge her, she's going to be more open to doing things with us that she doesn't do with the average guy. So we're going to take a risk, because our risk is, are you ready to become what it is you don't even know you can become? Because with the risk, gentlemen, this is why I say this to all my dogs out there. You got a question, put a Q. Is because the variety. Now, and again, it's going to sound very egotistical, but listen to me. With the wide variety of sexual benefits and benefits, and sexual experiences, sexual adventures, sexual creativity, we are the prize. And the moment she decides to take the risk is the moment she kisses the ring. See, remember with my boy, he wasn't trying to fuck. But she decided that, you know what? I'm going to fuck him. I want to fuck him. I want to be with him. I know I shouldn't be with him, but there's a greater connection here. Gentlemen, y'all don't understand. I guess I need to talk more about the greater connection. The greater connection, gentlemen, and why that is so dangerous and so deep is because when you remember, we treat women the way we want to be treated, right? Respect, right? Respect. See, the reason my boy fucked her head up was because he wasn't fucking or trying to fuck her, because he respected the fact that she had a moral compass. Her church values or morals and all this other stuff. Because he respected it, he didn't do anything about it. She decided to do something about it, but in doing something about fucking him, she still can maintain a moral compass with everybody else because he wasn't judging her. And she realized there's a loophole in this. I can fuck this guy and still go to church. I can fuck this guy and not feel bad. Get this motherfucker. God. Fuck. Sorry. So I can suck this guy's dick. I can fuck him. I can give him my body. And he is not going to embarrass, ridicule, or judge me. I can go to Sundays and pray and go back and fuck him. I can go and hang out with my boyfriend and go back and fuck him. And I know a lot of you guys want to sit here and say, well, she ain't shit. Well, wait a second. Hold on. Whoa. The fact that you guys think that she's shit is the problem. Hold on a second. Okay. Y'all see what I'm saying? The fact, if you place the judgment on her, that's why you fucking lose. Gentlemen, it's crazy how we think we should be the only ones to fuck multiple women and not give a fuck and be judged or not be judged. But yet you guys want to have this stigma saying that she can't do what she... that's a flag. That's a fucking flag. It's a full lateral. Where's the fucking flag at? I'm sorry. Anyway, as I was saying, that what I'm saying is, and this is how things are with men. There are going to be a lot of women in your life, gentlemen, when you have game, that are going to be married. They're going to have boyfriends. They're going to be relationships. And I promise you, some women won't even tell you, so you won't even know. But why am I telling you this? And why is this all important? Because at the end of the, hold on, fuck. Okay, stop it. God damn it. Fuck. Because at the end of the day, gentlemen, a woman is going to do what she wants to do, just like you want to do. Gentlemen, if you were in a relationship and you could get some pussy, you would do it. 9 times out of 10, don't lie. Because I know how y'all motherfuckers are. Some of you guys are dating women right now and want to fuck other women. Some of you are engaged to women right now and want to fuck other women. Some of you don't even have some of you don't have women and you still want to fuck other women, right? So why can't they do that? Why can't they be that way? There's no moral compass with us because we don't judge them for what they want to do. We enhance what they want to do. And as we said before in Pretty Minute shows, you don't understand. We keep relationships together. We're the glue that keeps the relationships together because we laugh about this. And I know y'all think I'm crazy, but I can't tell you how many times we tell women to go fuck their husband. Go fuck your husband. Come on. Right. It's third one. How many times we tell them to go fuck your husband? Go fuck your husband. Go fuck your husband. Go fuck your man. Go fuck your man. Okay, I'll do it for you. I'll get it over. I'll do it for you. I'll imagine it's you. I'll do it for you. Oh, God. He didn't get it. He didn't get it. Stop. No. For progress. Man, come on, man. Fuck. See, man. I'm sorry. Let me answer this question. Before I answer the question, let me check the lines. Lines are open. I went on a date with this woman from Pakistan and said I should have given a kiss to say goodbye. And said I should have given a kiss to say goodbye. What do you mean? And she said she wasn't interested in that way. That seems that she's from a different culture. Well, because you're a loser. And I say this with love. And I don't think you understand. Here's your problem. And I'm gonna say this with love. You were the dumb fuck that asked her on a date when she was never interested in you. She never wanted you. And see, this is okay. I've been with Pakistan women, Afghan women. So I'm telling you, Muslim women, okay? Some Hindi, Indian, whatever. But I'm just talking about Muslim women, okay? Who have certain laws, rules that they live by, and that's the fucking first down, and come on, get the tackle. Come on! Certain rules and laws that they live by. And these women sometimes are in arranged marriages. But see, here lies a problem. Who the fuck you, Freelance Ronin? But who are you, Chet 25, whoever your name is, to ask a woman for a kiss when you know what the fuck she is. This is what this is what amazes me about you losers. If you know she wait. If you know she has a mental compass and you know that she's about her religion, why would you try to make somebody kiss you that because of her religious beliefs don't believe in that shit, you dumb fuck? Why? Why would you try to get somebody who because of her religious beliefs won't do anything? So who the fuck are you to ask for it? And this is what, see, this is exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. This is exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. See, this is why I tell you, this is why y'all guys lose. Because y'all guys do not learn who you're going out with. You don't respect their religion and their customs, and you want them to be what the fuck you want them to be. And this is why the fuck you lose, because you're trying to take a woman out that's living by a fucking moral code. And who the fuck do you think you are to get a kiss? She never even wanted you, sucker. She never wanted to be with you, sucker. But yet, you thought you could get a kiss from her. You knew when you met her, she had a moral compass of her religion, and how fucking dare you try to force a woman to do something that goes against her fucking religion. You ought to be ashamed of your fucking self. I hate people like this. You want to know why? Because people like this are why they don't do shit with y'all motherfuckers. You thirsty, greedy motherfucker. And they didn't get the 2-point conversion. So let's go. We're down 10. Let's go. But do y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? He's losing because he's not taking time to learn that the woman that he's with, who he shouldn't even have taken out. Guys, I used to mess with a Pakistan woman that was a Muslim, Afghan. I'll tell you about a Pakistan woman. We didn't kiss for a long time until she felt comfortable enough to kiss me. And I'm going to be honest with you. I never fucked her. She fucked me. She wouldn't fuck me because of her religious beliefs. So I respected that. I chilled on that shit. And we didn't talk for a long period of time. But once she got married and all the other stuff started fucking, she doubled back and found me and gave me the pussy. I didn't ask for the pussy. She gave me the pussy on GP. So, but I never, this is where y'all motherfuckers don't understand game. I'm not trying to force them to do anything that goes against their religion, that goes against their principles, or goes against their beliefs. I'm just showing them if by chance they choose to go down that road of doing something that is morally a sin to them, that if they do it, I'm not going to judge them. I'm not going to laugh or ridicule them. And I'm not going to throw that shit in their face when they get around me. Because y'all don't understand my boy. You know how many of my boys are fucking church women right now who have a moral compass, that are married and are loyal to their husbands, but they're loyal to our dicks. So that's what I'm saying, okay? To get respect, you must show respect. Tell me I'm wrong. Well, no. Jeff, close. Jeff, listen, close, Jeff. To get respect, you must respect yourself first. Then you demand respect from that person to get respect back to you. See, this is why we offer the dick last. This is why, gentlemen, you offer dick last. Because when you offer dick last, it changes up the game because she realizes that you're playing by a different set of general principles, Sean. General principle. What I'm saying is if you make it about the dick, yo, Cooper Rush, wife, okay. So when you show them, okay, when you show them that all this shit ain't about us fucking, it's about me. See, I don't want to fuck you. I told you, all my guys, if y'all watch Django Unchained, okay, please, gentlemen, guys, if y'all watch Django Unchained, you've got to see the part on the movie where Django and the German met Calvin Candy in the pool room. That was the biggest shift in the show. Because before they met Calvin Candy, he asked Django the question, if you wanted a horse from a farmer and he didn't want to give you the horse, what would you do? And Django was like, fuck that, I'll just steal the fucking horse. Then what did the German say? No, because the property of the horse still remains to that person. And if they find you, you'll get hung and the horse will go back to its owner. But I've got another alternative. Instead of asking for the horse, you buy the farm in which the horse is fucking on. Come on, listen to me. So what Calvin Candy and Django did was they wanted his wife, Broomhilda, but they just couldn't go and say, Calvin, give me Broomhilda. He ain't gonna waste his time on no slave, but he'll waste his time on a slave that fights. So what the German and Django did is they said, look, I don't want your first best. I don't want your second best. I'll take your third best because your third best is better than anything else that you have to sell. But he says, I don't sell. God. So he says, I don't sell what I don't want to sell. You know how I say the word, you know what he said, but he's like, what if I made an offer you couldn't refuse? So he made an offer he couldn't refuse. So then, while making that offer, he decided to add in Broomhilda because he really wasn't after the slave, because he was a slaver, you know. He wasn't really after the slave. He was trying to get Broomhilda. Calvin just wouldn't give up Broomhilda like that. But he made him such a great offer that giving away Broomhilda was like that. So think about what I'm saying. I don't want to ever get you to fuck me where you're gonna feel a moral. You ever see those medieval movies where women whore themselves out and they know they shouldn't do it, and then they get a whip and they just start smacking their back because they're like, I should have sucked this dick, I should have fucked them. So what makes them feel okay is what life is right now. Outside your fucking door right now is a woman that gives to charity organizations. It's a woman that gives to the Girl Scouts. Women that give to the chocolate fundraisers for the football team getting football equipment. And that's the same woman that goes to orgies, threesomes, and nasty ass shit that you don't even know about. You only know what you're supposed to know. You don't know what you don't know. Because in every neighborhood, gentlemen, there is some swinging, fucking, orgies, threesomes, whoring out. And you don't even know that. Because you can't be privy to that kind of information because you're too fucking judgmental to know that information. And that's why a woman who loves her Lord and Savior Jesus Christ that will suck your dick on the side will not fuck you. And that's why she'll say, no, I'm not that kind of girl because I know what kind of guy you are. I'm not that kind of girl because I know what kind of guy you are. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And what I'm saying for you guys out here, that's we're not really understand to really get more understanding of it, is to know at the end of the day. Wait, let me see if Tyler had a Q. I think Tyler put a Q in there. Hold on. Presidents. Okay, Tyler didn't send me. Okay. So what I'm saying to y'all guys out there, let me check the lines. Lines are open. What I'm saying to y'all guys out there, every woman has a certain kind of moral compass to which she moves by because it is her safety net to ward off the fucking losers. It's her safety net to ward off the individuals that are judging her without knowing anything about her, ridiculing her, calling her all kinds of shit, demeaning her and all this other shit. And yet you want to do the same thing, and you wonder why it's not working out for you. Because we want them to have their moral compass. I'm not here to take away your religious beliefs. If you believe. Listen, and if you want to talk about your religion, we can talk about it. I can talk to you about religion, but we'll have an understanding. You're not going to try to push your religion on me, and I'm not going to push my religion on you, but we can discuss things. We can discuss political, Democrat, Republican, Independent, and all these things. We can talk about these things. Trump, whatever, we can discuss these things. But letting you know it's okay for us to do that. You see what I'm saying? It's okay to do that. See, Carl T, let me tell you what he did wrong. Carl, what he did wrong was he was trying to fuck the bitches at the job when he already had a few bitches at the job, right? He already had a few women at the job. So he just got greedy. He could have fucked. See, let me show you some game. Let me tell you what he could have done. The women he was fucking on the side, and this is how it works, guys. When you have a woman that you're fucking that's in some kind of relationship, right? When she gets a little bit of you can then push the boundaries, or she will push the boundaries of bringing her friend in. See, you can fuck the friend on the side and have her bring the friend in. So then that cuts the paper trail off because she's bringing another woman in for you. Or there might have been a woman she's always wanted to fuck, because you can pull those things out of them, that she's never tried before, and then you can set all that up. So he went wrong there because he tried to just keep pushing at his job, which he shouldn't have done. But so many of y'all guys keep pushing with women because so many of y'all guys out here, you want to try to get them to change their moral values. They don't. Wait, do we get the ball back? Women don't change their moral values for us, gentlemen, okay? They don't. Women do not change their moral values for us, and we don't want them to. As I was saying, I told you guys that there is a world right outside your door. I tell all you guys that. I know y'all don't believe me. There is a world out right in front of your door. You can drive down the street, and while you motherfuckers are driving down the street, you'll see a bunch of moms right to your right with their kids waiting for them to get on the fucking bus. And you don't even know some of them women right now are fucking the mailman, fucking the what is that? The package delivery guy. She could be swinging. She could be in an alternative lifestyle. You only see what you see, but nobody's going to show you that side, because if they realize you pop your mouth and you put business on the street, no one's fucking you. But women will notice they can talk to a man, right? That keeps business off the street. Because when you keep business off the street, then she will open a side of her up, because there's a sexual trust there. She trusts that you are not going to laugh or ridicule at her wanting to suck other dicks or be ran trains on or lick pussy or be in orgies and threesomes and all that other stuff. But y'all missed the boat on that, because all you do day in and day out is you look at sex counts and you look at who she's fucking and she ain't this and she ain't that. Man, what I don't get that blows my mind is that y'all are supposed to be in a okay. If all you're doing is fucking, what does her count matter? Oh. You're trying to get a relationship. You want a girlfriend. So you've already failed. If all you want to do is fuck, what does her count matter? What does her count matter if all you want to do is fuck? So why do y'all make it about a count when all you want to do is take her back to your crib to add on to her count? But yet you want to judge her for taking you to her crib? Right. It's like I tell you, Jeremy, it's like that. I tell you, out in Texas, it's like bunco. It's bunco parties. Or it's if it's not bunco parties, it's like, what do they call it? Spade parties or domino parties and things like that. But it's the world. It's right. It's the beautiful thing about women that love to fuck on the side is that it's right in your face, but you don't see it because you're not privy to that information because of how your mindset is. They miss the symbols that, like you were saying, Jeremy, the symbols are right there, but they see the symbols as just some kid spray painting or something. They see the symbols, but they give the symbols a different meaning. It was just an artist, no big deal. But the symbols I'm talking about are the symbols of her saying that I'm a good girl and I don't fuck with guys that have women. Guys, I tell you, I love it. Guys, I fucking love it. There is nothing like when it's nothing like how they reach out to you and then tell you that they're in a relationship. Or they tell you that I don't fuck with guys that have other women. And what fucks them up is when you say, all right, cool. Wait, you're not going to fight for me? Wait a second. You're not going to try to change my mind? You're not going to try to manipulate me? I'm already in her head. And I didn't do anything but agree with her. See that? I agreed with her disagreeing would say, fuck what you think. I'm going to change your fucking mind the way I want your mind to be changed. But see, that's not game. Game is you agree with what she is and allow her to change what she is by how she feels about you. Does that make any sense? How she feels about you. That's the change. That's how she's going to do it. 111, I can't bring you in. I cannot bring you in if you're calling. You got to give me a number. You've got to send me a number. The lines are not working. Send me, call back with a number, and I will call you. I cannot call you because our lines are messed up. So call back. 111, call back. I cannot call an anonymous number. You got to give me a number to call, sir. But this is why risk taking is different from a man. You take risk of fears of failure and shit. I take risks to say, do I want to risk pushing her beyond her edge? Can she handle that shit? Is she gonna lose her fucking mind? Because they will lose their minds over this shit. They will go fucking crazy. Because they love how we make them feel by not trying to force a feeling, but showing them they feel through us and how we move, how we think, and how we operate. But we take the shots and we take the chances and we change up. God damn it, why the fuck are we calling timeouts? God damn it. Come on, man. Kick the fucking field goal and kick to one side, man. Shit. But these are things y'all must understand early on. And until you can understand it, everything ain't gonna work for you. So guys, we about to wrap up after the game is over. But if y'all have any questions, please ask your questions away. We got 2 minutes left in the game and shit. So ask your questions away. I know it sounds good. It's just his shit. It's his shit. Come on, O Cooper. Finally, Dak is we're gonna end this. We're gonna end this Cooper Rush shit. Finally, can't win the game. 2 fucking interceptions, throwing the ball all over the fucking place. Gave up 20 unanswered points, and now we're fucking gonna lose because of this shit. The Giants gonna be number 2 now. Eagles 6-0, Giants 5-1, us 4-2. Fuck. Oh my God, I'm about to get ripped apart on Facebook. Anyway, but y'all got questions, let me know. But what I'm showing y'all is the depth in the game, how deep game is, and why it's important. Go. Come on, go, CD. Get out of bounds. Go. Get the fuck up. Let's go. Come on. Spike it. Spike the fucking ball. Oh my God, did they call timeout? Please don't fucking tell me they called timeout. Oh. So, you spike it. 2nd down. Let's go. So, as I said before, guys, this is what it's about. We'll shut the lines down because that's down, but we'll be okay when we get back home. Everything will be working properly when we get back home.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
But as I'm saying to you guys, this is why taking the risk is very important. Because without taking a risk, you will never move, but you're taking the wrong risk. You're taking the risk of ridicule. You're taking the risk of worry. You're taking the risk of failure. You're taking the risk of rejection. It's not the risk a man takes. It's the risk of how much of me am I going to risk to fuck her world up? Her world will be fucked up automatically. And there's nothing she can do but sit there and accept that she's around the motherfucking man. 3rd and 10. Get the fucking first down, Cooper. Come on. God damn it. as I was saying, gentlemen, if y'all got any questions y'all can ask, we will. But we hopefully we broke down and understand the emotional. Wait, hold on. Oh, motherfucker, make this get change the game. Make this shot and left. As we were saying, dog, there will never be an emotional. Sir, why are you disturbing me while I'm doing the show?
The stars at night are not that bright.
Oh, you fuck you, mother.
How the song go, man?
Yo, fuck you. Hey, my boy Zag in 1950 hate the fucking Falcons. See, I was gonna call you to give you props on the Falcon victory, but now see that you want to kick your boy when he's down. You know that's fucked up. You want to call me and sing the song. You know what? That's all right, dog. That's you know what? That's really hurtful. Oh my God, dog. Can I? Sir, can you please have enough respect for my live show so I can please finish this thing properly without you interrupting me, sir? I don't feel comfortable, sir, with you talking to me this way.
Hey, I just want to make sure you ain't gonna hop off no balcony, man.
Man, fuck you. Fuck you and your fucking Falcons. I was getting on 1950, my boy 1950 and K-Sagging for you for beating the 49ers, and now you talking shit to me. See what I get for being nice? See what the fuck I get for being nice?
Hey, man, you wanted to sing the song. I told you, wait till you get the lead to sing the song, but you ain't want to listen.
Oh, wait, I can't hit my phone. Break it up. I
told you want to win Grammy.
I can't hear what you. Phone break it. I called you, but. Fucking bitch. How dare him call me? God damn Eagles. Fucking Eagles. Fuck.
Hello?
Now you see why there won't be a Dak. You do understand that, right? There won't be no quarterback controversy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, all right. I'm gonna finish my show, but yeah.
Let's fight.
Yeah, let them fight. Fuck them. Okay. Well, yeah. All right. I'll holler back at you.
Okay.
All right. So all right, guys. So like I said, guys, if y'all have any other questions, I got you. But gentlemen, just remember, man, the graveyard, like I said before, and y'all soak this up, y'all will have more understanding and clarity to know that at the end of the day, that we will never be caught up in the emotions, okay? You said, Coach, can we do a deep dive in 6 on him win? What do you mean a deep dive? What else? What do you mean? I don't understand. What else? What else what are you looking to do? I don't understand. What is it that you're looking to do as far? Don't worry, we're gonna play the Eagles again. Hey, freelance. You make sure you fucking around. We're gonna be playing y'all motherfuckers back in Dallas. I promise you that. We're gonna play y'all motherfuckers back in Dallas. You better bet that shit. Y'all might have got this shit right here, but we gonna get y'all mother. There's no more quarterback controversy. Anyway, so yeah, but like a deep dive, you're saying a deep dive and shit. You're marinating the pussy with the story of what you're talking about, big dog. That's what you're marinating the pussy with. So, all right, we're gonna beat the Lions, we'll beat the Bears, we'll beat the Packers, the Vikings, and we're gonna get it back. We're going to get it back. Dak is coming back next week. Jerry, Dak is coming back next week. Call my motherfucking boy on this shit. You better bet this shit. So anyway, as I said before, guys, gentlemen, we watched the game together. We had a great show. You said, when do we call for August? Okay, so we'll probably start it next week or sometime this week. We'll start taking calls sometime this week when I'm ready to do it. But yeah, I got y'all, man. I got y'all. We gonna do this. I got y'all because we're getting close, so it's almost time. We're almost time. It's almost time. Okay, so it's all good. I've got to call and get all these people that are fucking talking shit to me now. I gotta get my head kicked in because we couldn't win and shit. So, but gentlemen, I appreciate us having a great time. And what we'll do 5 more minutes. We'll do everything rounded off to 3:30. So we got about 4 minutes. So I mean, if you have any questions within these 4 minutes, I'll be happy to answer. I hope I was able to answer all of your questions that you have for this show right here, to show you how there can never be an emotional trap when you take the emotions out the game. There will never be an emotional trap, okay? Never. There will never be an emotional trap. You just got to take all that out the game, and y'all will get it, man. Y'all gonna be okay. Y'all will be okay. That's what's important to me is that y'all are okay. Y'all can get this stuff down. Y'all can work on this, and y'all can win. So once y'all win, we change the game up, and y'all got it, man. It's a beautiful thing when you have game. Thank you for the 131 likes. We appreciate that. Yeah, it's a different ball game. And yeah, so yeah. We are in I want to say, yeah, I don't think it's time to say that yet. So no. I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing this with you. I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to answer your fucking question. You are not the spots that you go to, fuck face. What? I don't understand you fucking dumbasses. When are you going to learn that you're not the spots and places you go to? Freelance, can you help me here? Who is this dumb fuck? This is why you lose. Are you kidding? Thank you. Just me. Stay at home. Stay at home. If you asking me this question, you don't belong here. You are not the spots you go to. I'll repeat. You're not the spots you go to. You are not the spots. So why the fuck are you asking me this asinine question? Why are you asking me where to go? Are there not women outside your fucking door? Do y'all see, guys, do y'all see the third desperation, the weakness, the insecurities that this fucking guy has? Do you not see why he loses? Listen to his fucking language. Listen to him. He lives in the I do. He's looking at the spots. Brother, I can tell you a spot and you'll still be a bitch in that spot because you ain't got no game. How the? I try to. This is crazy to me, guys. How does one look for guys? Guys. The only time I'm going to give y'all spots is for you guys that do the Halloween game, because I want to give you a tactical advantage where the women are going to be. And Chet, don't you call me, because I'm not giving you shit. Do not call me and ask me, because I ain't giving you shit, you weird motherfucker. But for you guys, don't forget, I got you, my American dogs. Y'all go ahead and let me know where we open it up. And we'll probably try to do some of this probably tomorrow or Tuesday while we're doing the show. So we'll do the show and we'll open it up. So if you want to go to a swinger club, let me see if I can give you an example. Let me see here. I'll give you an example of let me see, is anything in Halloween? Wait. So let's say I was going to wait. Hey, freelance. You're in Philadelphia, right? Freelance. You're in Pennsylvania, freelance? Or you DC, right? Freelance. I know you're an Eagle fan and shit. So you're in DC, right? You're in Maryland, right? Freelance. You're from my hometown. So freelance, I would tell freelance that if you want to go to a swinger club, there will be a swinger club in let me see, we're at Maryland. Housewife Fantasy, Cuckold Desires, Bulls Domino. That's the 28th of December. But that would be in Hyattsville, Maryland. You see what I'm saying? That's what I would tell you guys. I'll tell you where it's at. I see that it's going to be from 9 to 4 a.m. Single ladies get in free. And it's all husbands that want to watch their wives get fucked by other guys. Going to have music, R&B. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all got choices between swinger clubs and regular outings that I'm going to give you guys. So, yeah, so that would be in Maryland. So I'm just, no, Tyler, I got you, Tyler. I'll get you later. But I'm just saying, I just wanted to give them a little example of how it's going to be. So when we start to roll out the places, I'm going to ask, do you want swinger club or do you want a in your area? And I'll try to find things in your area. I'll give you addresses and stuff like that so you can go to these things, because no one does this but us. All right, guys. So let me get this goofy ass there. You creep. Let me get that guy over here. Anyway, guys, always remember the graveyard. Always remember everybody in there had one thing coming to them, and that is they thought they had tomorrow coming to them. Live every day like it is your last, gentlemen. Always remember, this is what the game is about. The game is about you following directions by getting your puzzle pieces to be students of the game. You guys, we have been doing this since September 15th. You have your Halloween costumes already together. We already gave you the Halloween game, the trick-or-treat game for you guys that don't have women. For you guys who have women, we gave you the Sex-a-Wing game. So nobody on the internet is giving you this advantage. So either you take advantage of it or you know what you actually are. Guy, I'm the Dean. It's the Man Mindset. My Cowboys lost. I need to go get some water. And I will definitely see you guys either Monday or Tuesday. More than likely, we will do something on Monday. And gentlemen, y'all have a wonderful night. I appreciate y'all. And I need to get ready to watch House of Dragon. So that's about to come on in a little while. I need to catch up on that. Now we'll do something on House of Dragon once I see it. Okay, guys? Thank you very much, man. Peace.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains...
Wait, not that piece. This piece.
Just like that, man mindset. Just like that, man mindset. Have a good night, the show is over. Take notes and use what the dean has told you. Now with dating, your game is colder. No hesitation when you approach her. Gotta level up, gotta keep on rising. Till you the best, got the touch like Midas. Now you got style, you got all the women flocking. So many options, now you got it popping. Thank you for tuning in, ayy, just like that, man mindset. Gotta come back again, ayy, just like that, man mindset. Email the manmindset@gmail.com. Like, subscribe, and